wow, here we are.
Hi, friends!
Hello.
We're back with another episode of anddragons. Yep, okay.
Which hand is that?
That's my right hand.
You know what's cursed is that that's also my right hand, and it's cursed because my brain said it wouldn't be the same hand.
And it is. We love it. We love technology and the mirror thing, mirror camera. Great. It's a great time. It's a great time.
Hello and welcome to anddragons, our chaos stream cast, where we build the Dungeons and Dragons character and make it less scary.
Yes, we roll for random characters, all level 3, D&D 5e. I'm Michaelie.
And I'm Claire. And this has been an intro.
Alright, roll credits. We did it. We're done.
We're gonna head out. Goodbye.
What is this energy that we have right now? Like, what's happening here? Let's break this down.
This energy is my necklaces. I don't have a necklace that's the right length. That's what the energy is.
Let me tell you why we're late today. We're late.
That's not the reason we're late.
It's part of the reason why we're late. Claire needed to spend 20 minutes looking for the right necklace and then ended up deciding on none.
That's not true. I'm wearing a necklace and I had it on before.
You wanted to add a necklace.
Yeah, I did.
The necklace.
It's okay. I can't help it if I just want to look cute sometimes, okay?
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm wearing a non-look today. So, clearly, it's gotta be complete. You know what would actually complete this outfit is if the necklace I had was like a one of those like D20.
That'd be nice.
Excuse me, Marshall, did you just subscribe to us?
Wow! Thanks, Marshall, you're our first subscription!
Marshall, are you gonna be our first everything that exists? We don't even have our emotes yet. You've surpassed all the things.
Surpassed everything. Marshall's named most of our characters.
Yep.
Been here since day one. Now is our first subscriber.
Wow. Did you see that alert? It was really cute. It was really adorable, and it was a little bumblebee. And that's all. Thank you. Oh, that's right. That's right. We're hello. Welcome to our affiliate level stream.
Welcome.
I
know we've made it to the big leagues, boys.
This is the big leagues.
Look out, Twitch.
Why did they let us do this?
Why did they let us keep coming back?
Well, I guess it's that people like chaos, and I think we exude enough of it.
Yes. Chaos transitions and
tangents. Wow. Now Marshall has a cute little first and a little crown. I'm so excited for you and for us. This is very cool.
It's a great time.
Yeah, on the topic of us being an affiliate, we still don't know quite what that means. We do know what it means, but we don't know what it means for all of the changes that we're hoping to, or like, not changes, upgrades that we want to elevate this fun stream times situation here. But yeah, thank you. Oh, so cool. Oh, so fun.
So fun. So good.
It is the most responsible use of it is absolutely, this is the only thing that Yep.
What else do you need money for but to support your friends
who are building D&D characters every week?
Every week. We're gonna have some great emotes. We're gonna have some great
This is what it's like to have adult money.
Adult money. I know. Spend it on great things, man. I bought dinosaur nuggets and bagel bites the other day. I'm an adult.
Excellent.
This is great.
I'm very excited.
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
I'm excited for you.
Like,
I'm just excited for you. It's great.
Adulthood, man. It's great. adulthood is honestly, I had a wonderful moment the other day where I was eating my lovely dinosaur chicken nuggets on my roommate's fine china with a glass of wine. And I just felt like peak adulthood.
That
It's
sounds
wonderful.
very adult.
Wonderful.
Very much authority, big dollar bills. Yep.
It was very, very early 20-esque vibe.
That's good. Oh, that's right.
Love it.
People can like Michaelie now.
I'm 24 now.
Yep.
Let's go.
So now you're liked.
Claire, you'll get there soon.
You
It's
know,
okay.
I'm okay.
Nobody loves you when you're 23.
Love it. We love to
Wonderful.
we're existing.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get into it. Shall we, Michaelie?
We shall. I'm all for it. I'm so excited to see what we make today. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Michaelie, you're 23 part 2 until I'm no longer 23, and then you can...
I have to wait. I have
Yeah.
to wait on you. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you don't have to, but if you wanted
Come on,
to.
girl.
I mean, I also don't care too much.
Wow.
I don't know. Never know. Anyway, we're building a Dungeons and Dragons character. We're gonna go over some disclaimers because they feel necessary, and maybe when more official things happen, it will be necessary. So we'll do them from the start. I don't know.
Yes.
All right.
We love-
First off, not affiliated with Wizards of the Coast, the company that makes all the D&D things.
Yep.
We're just not. We're just not.
If they want a partnership, we're always here.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I mean, sure.
You were so ready to be like, okay, sure, whatever you say.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were going to say, and then you said it. Not that it was bad.
Okay, continue.
So, as the past 2 weeks, we've built the saddest character ever and then the happiest character ever. And I think this next disclaimer kind of goes over the vibes of the saddest character ever, which is where we leaned into the sad and traumatic backstory element of making a character. And it got a little heavy because it's normally, as fantasy is, it's still attached to, like, real experiences. So,
Yes.
normally we're pretty chaos and silly and stuff, but occasionally it will get kind of, it can get there where it's kind of sad. We'll make sure to take time to bring it back because it's fun to build characters, but also
It can be a lot.
yeah,
You know?
we're here to have a good, safe environment. So just if it gets too deep, just say it's too sad, and we'll turn around.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, nice. Welcome. Very
Welcome
good.
in.
We're
We're
just
just going over our start of the podcast.
yes.
That's all.
We're doing some disclaimers right now.
What's our next disclaimer, Claire? What is
So
it?
we look pretty cute, right? Like, we're pretty wholesome looking. Like, these flowers, they're pretty nice. And we've got, like, I mean, we just wholesome. But we curse sometimes, alright? We curse, damn it.
Fuck.
Yeah. So just know that.
Fucking cursing on this stream, Claire.
What'd you say?
What the fuck is wrong with that? There's gonna be fucking cursing on the stream. What's wrong with you, you goddamn what?
Yeah. Yeah. It might happen. So, like, because that's right, because we're adults.
We are adults. I pay my rent. I can say whatever I want in this house.
Yes.
Bitch.
Yeah, because we're adults.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
just said that. No cursing in my Christian Twitch stream. I say that all the time. I love it. I love it.
Appearances are deceptive, though. Are they not? Anyway. How?
We love it. We love it.
I feel like if neither of us said anything, we would just continue to
stare at each other. Great times.
Yep.
What? So is that all?
That's all the disclaimers.
Yes.
But you ready to build the D&D character today, Michaelie?
Yes. We're building a level 3 D&D character. We're gonna go through mechanics all randomly rolled entirely, and then we're gonna build a backstory.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
Are you ready to do a transition?
I'm so ready for a transition, Claire. Are you ready for a transition?
Yeah. Please provide the backtrack, please, Michaelie. Your voice is our only hope. Are you ready? Oh, not yet.
Okay. I was ready. I was preparing. I was getting the starting note going, you know?
Oh, naturally.
No, doing a lead-in, not like normal where it's just like bump, like smash cut into the transition. I was trying to like lead us into it.
And go. Did you like all those button sounds?
They're great. It adds to the song, man.
Yeah, you know, that's our brand. We're pretty janky over here.
Chaos transition.
I hope that you enjoyed that lovely professional transition. Absolutely, Marshall. We'll do almost anything you ask.
Literally, you ask, we'll provide.
I'm gonna make a note, because honestly, we were just talking about different emotes that we want to make.
Yes. Thank you. My album will be out next week. You know, get ready for it. Claire says, what? Hello? No?
I mean, you can do it.
I'm gonna do it, Claire. I'm gonna take all of our clips from all of our transitions and just make them into little songs.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah,
please.
and
I take it back. I'm not going to do that.
Oh no, do it. You should do it.
Do it.
Yeah, that would be great.
One day.
Because you know they're all very consistent.
So consistent, yeah. You know, I really appreciated when we had a guest a couple weeks back, Mark, our lovely friend Mark, and they did wonderful like audio. Like lyrics, they did lyrical songs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was wonderful.
It added an element that we've never gotten back since we've had Mark on the stream.
It's a lot of thought that goes into it.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Kind of, sort of,
maybe, you know.
Sort of.
Well, what a great. I would say it's a segue, but nothing we do is a segue. It's all just tangents.
It's tangents till we get back on track all the time, always and forever.
Yeah. Well, to get back on track. Look at that. Oh shoot, this mirror thing's messing me up. Look at that. That's our. Nope.
Fuck. It's this way.
Yep.
That's so wrong on my screen.
Really,
okay.
It's also very wrong on my screen.
Okay.
This. Oh, that was good. We did that. That was good. This is our character cheat. It just doesn't have all the stuff that a character sheet has on it because we're not doing everything right out all at once. We're doing an order because we're trying to explain as we go. And if you want us to explain more things in depth, definitely ask in chat or just, I don't know, you can say things and we'll respond to them.
For sure.
But
you
yeah.
have any questions about anything that we do, or you just want to make a comment, as you have noticed, we like to read chat and talk with y'all. It's fun, so we will gladly go on tangents on anything you ask about. So.
Yes. So, do we want to get started? Oh my gosh, Michaelie.
What?
We didn't. Okay, there's one more thing. There's just one more thing to say before we get started.
I'm scared.
It's just the fact that we don't make any decisions at all. Like, zero decisions.
That's the most important part.
Because we want to roll our dice, because that's one of the best parts about D&D. So, and Michaelie has some new sets, so of course she wants to roll them and talk about them at great length.
Because I just had my 24th birthday, and so I realized I had 22 sets of dice, and of course for my birthday I went to like 3 different gaming shops, and I decided I needed 2 more sets of dice so that I could have 24 for every year I've been alive.
The weather is cloudy where I am.
It's sunny. I'm in LA. It's always sunny.
I'm in Louisiana. It's always cloudy.
2 different weather patterns. Yeah. It's great. It's great.
But I love clouds, so I'm content at the moment.
I went to the beach a couple weeks ago, and I got super badly burned, and I'm still peeling from it. It's really bad.
That is very unfortunate. I'm so sorry.
I am white. I burn so easily.
Yes, me too.
But we love it. We love California. It's a great time.
Probably. All right. Would we like to get started?
Sure. Let's get started. Let's roll for our race. I'm gonna roll my fancy dice that are colorful. So I have a whole table just for anybody, who doesn't know. We have the wonderful great character table that lists out pretty much like everything from most of the source books. I don't want to say all because I feel like I might have forgotten some, but it's most of the source books, including like Xanther's Guide to Everything, Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, Tasha's Cauldron, Player's Handbook, Vola's Guide to Monsters, all that stuff. And so we roll for everything. First thing we roll for is race. And I got a 23, which on this table is gonna be a gnome. We've never made a gnome before.
We've never made a gnome. Oh my gosh.
Oh, gnomes.
Isn't there sub races for gnomes?
There are. Wait, I think there are. Are there?
There are, because we rolled a gnome in Brooke's backstory a couple weeks back, and I believe it was a deep.
It was a deep gnome. Okay, let me roll a d6. There's 3 different options: forest, rock, and deep gnome. So I rolled a rock gnome.
Rock gnome.
This is going to be in our wonderful player's handbook. I'm so excited.
Rock gnome.
I love gnomes. It's really fun to play small characters, because you're just like in this party of really tall people all the time, and then it's just like you're just like there with your little 3 feet, 2 feet person.
Wait,
Hey,
you said you're just there with your 2 feet person, and my brain said feet as in like
your feet.
My feet.
I love it. It's.
Oh yeah, Michaelie, could you do that?
Do what?
Marshall said something.
Oh God. Okay, it's Sfurfniblin.
Good.
I've never heard it pronounced out loud. I'm just gonna disclaimer.
You know.
I've only read it. Like, I have no idea how to say it. So that's me just guessing. Snurfballoon.
This is like when you read a book and you read the names or like the locations for the first time, and you decide how it sounds in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, at least for me, I miss a letter or I add a letter in the pronunciation of how I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm. And then you hear it if they make it into like a movie, and it's
Yeah.
like, wait, what? That's how you fucking pronounce it?
That's how it's said? What do you mean? It's obviously something else.
Sfurfnablin. Sfurfnablin. Blin. I feel like it's blin, but not. Yeah. I have no idea. Sfurfnablin.
It sounds like you just try and mumble a little bit. You just.
Oh god, I'm never gonna try and enunciate that fucking word, because how? I don't know how.
I don't know either. It's okay. I don't think and there's probably not a. That is so true.
Like, that's the whole gnomish language. You know, just sneeze. Like, that's just a bunch of letters all put together, and like, that's the language.
It's just a bunch of letters.
It's fun.
Okay, tell me about gnomes, Michaelie.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you all about gnomes.
About rock gnomes.
I love gnomes. We have a really fun, in my other campaign, there's a fun gnome character who has a really huge fucking family, and so her one gnome died, and she just replaced her character with her aunt.
Spicy.
And it's great. It was wonderful.
I love to hear it.
But so for our ability score increase, our intelligence is going to increase by 2. This is just general gnome stuff, and then I'll get into like what deep gnome means.
Or rock gnomes.
So age-wise,
our... Oh wait. Do we get another? Do we just increase intelligence, or is there?
We're gonna increase a different one specific to our being a rock gnome.
Okay.
Right now I'm just going through what it is just as a gnome in general. All gnomes are gonna have your intelligence score increased by 2.
Spicy.
And then depending on what your subrace is, you're gonna have a different score increased by 1. That's generally how it works when they do sub-races, is it's like everybody who is this race gets this, but then when you do the sub, it's like specific something else. But also, just a note, Tasha's Cauldron About Everything kind of explained a way that you can, like, and also you can do whatever the fuck you want, explained a way that you can, like, trade where you put your increases based on your specific character. I think we talked about it a little bit last week. But if you're like, well, my character, like, yes, they're a gnome, and, like, gnomes generally are intelligent. My character's not really intelligent. I'm going to trade that with an increase in strength instead. So, you know, fun stuff. Lots of flexibility is what Tasha's brought us, and we love it. But for age-wise, gnomes are going to mature at the same rate as humans. So according to the book, that means that we mature around the age of like 20. And then that's when you become adults around the age of 20. However, yeah, you're expected to settle down into adult life around the age of 40 as a gnome. And you live almost from 350 to almost 500 years old.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, it's not as old as an elf, but it's older than, like, a lot of other races that live for hundreds of years. So, we can be pretty old if we want to be. If we want to be, like, a couple centuries, we can do that with this character.
Alright, I'll make a little note.
Yeah. For our alignment, we're gonna roll for it for this character, but I'm just gonna read you what the book says about gnomes. It says they're most often good. They are good-hearted, but the tricksters amongst them even tend to be more playful. Like, they're not, like, malicious in intent. That's just, gnomes are like, according to the book, are, like, written as, like, they're just a very playful people. You know. No, everyone means well. Size-wise, we are between 3 and 4 feet tall. We average 40 pounds. That means our size is small. Small. We have dark vision within 60 feet, which is that's pretty average. That's what most people that have dark vision have at 60 feet. Then we also have a fun feature called Gnome Cunning, which means Yeah, this is something that you're definitely gonna have to keep track of yourself if you play a gnome, where like if something happens, you can remember this. You have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic. So specifically against magic, we get advantage. So
Spicy.
pretty lit. Pretty
Love
lit.
it. It's very good.
Yeah. Languages, we speak Common and Gnomish, because of course we do. We love Gnomish. The language of sneezing. And that's all for the general race. For rock gnomes, we get our constitution score increase.
Mm-hmm.
So rock gnomes, you have natural inventiveness and hardiness that is more so than other gnomes. I guess rock gnomes are supposed to be more common, according to the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're more common in the world of D&D. Yeah.
Interesting.
I've never made a rock gnome before, so I'm really curious. There's a lot more stuff here than there is for forest gnomes. So one of the features that we get two. I believe. Let me check. Yes, we get two. One of the features we get is called Artificer's Lore. So when you make an intelligence check, which is history, a history check, related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices, you double your proficiency bonus. So
it's pretty cool.
That's pretty nice.
I like that.
Yeah, that would help a lot with a lot of different things, for sure. The other thing we get that I'm really curious about is called Tinker. So we have proficiency with Tinker's tools. You can spend an hour and 10 gold piece worth of materials to construct a tiny clockwork device. It gives you the AC and hit point. It has an AC of 5 and 1 hit point. So it's a tiny little clockwork thing that can definitely die very easily. Yes, gnomes are toy makers.
Toy maker!
Toy makers. It's so great. So it can function for 24 hours unless you spend an hour repairing it to keep it functioning. You can use your action to dismantle it and then use the materials again to create it later. You can have 3 of these kinds of devices at a time. There are 3 different options. There's one called a Clockwork Toy, which is going to be a clockwork animal, monster, or person. It can then move, when you place it on the ground, it'll move 5 feet in any direction, in a random direction, and it'll make noises related to the creature that it is representing.
That's
so like a little
so
wind-up
cute.
toy is what you can make. Or you can do a fire starter, which is just like a little, I guess like a lighter to make a flame to light up a candle, torch, or campfire. Requires an action to use. Or the third option, you can make a music box that'll play a single song at a moderate volume. And it'll stop playing when it reaches the end of the song or the box is closed.
So we can have 3 of these devices active.
Yes.
So here's what my brain would say. That would be really cute. I don't know if this is the flavor of our gnome yet. But so you could make the Clockwork Toy be a little dragon, and you purposely put a little hole through its mouth, like all the way through, and then you make the fire starter one be like a little, like, it's button, you push button, it shoots out a little spark, and then you make the music box be like a platform, and you go and you put the music box down, and then you put the dragon on it, and then you stick the fire thing through it, and then you can press the button, and then you can make the music be like Jurassic Park music. Yeah. And then you just press the button, and it's just like, look guys, look at my dragon. It would be very cute.
I love that.
You could definitely use it to commit arson.
I know. I love it's such a random, like third. Like, the two are like, you're gonna be like a little toy shop owner. It's so cute. And then, like, the other one's like, do you want fire? Here's fire. Have fire. Like, what?
I think maybe that's gotta be something you do when you're like, this is kind of cool. But if we add fire...
then it'd be even better. Damn.
I would grab a candle if I had one lit, but I don't right now.
I know.
My brain immediately said, combine them all, and that's all I can do. Combine...
Make them all one thing.
Oh, cool. Okay, so those are the two things we get. And then we also, because we're a gnome...
Yes.
We travel at the speed of 25 feet.
Did I skip that? I skipped that. I apologize.
Which is a little bit... we have smaller legs, so it's a little bit slower than the average.
Yes. Our medium friends are going to be moving 30 feet. We're going to be moving a little slower. That's fine.
That's alright.
You know.
I don't mind.
Yeah. Just play a monk so you can get extra movement.
That's right.
A tiny little monk, go punch people in their kneecaps.
And burn the house down, because we're adults. This gnome is probably also an adult, because we can do what we want.
That's true. I fucking love, Critical Role. Campaign 1, Scanlan Shorthalt fucking made his fucking gnome 69 years old, because that's just who he is, you know?
That was a joke character from the start, though, so it totally makes sense. It was a joke character,
yeah. And then it got serious, man. It got real serious.
Also very good.
Such a good game. I love Dungeons and Dragons. We love it. Nice. I have to share, we didn't make gnomes. Me and my roommates here for my birthday, we were going to go play a game, and then that fell through, but we all made triplet characters together. They're not gnomes, they are halflings. I apologize. But they are very joke characters. They are all named Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Oh, it's very good.
My character's name is Pop Crispy.
It makes me upset that you didn't put them in, like, age order. Like Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
It's a backwards age. So I'm the oldest, Pop. And then Crackle Crispy is the middle child, one of my roommates. And then our other roommate, the youngest child, is Snap Crispy.
Terrible.
So it's backwards age order.
My brain says...
It's Pop, Crackle, Snap. And then our parents' names are Captain Crispy and Crunch Crispy.
That's fine. It's good. It falls into the... It fits. It's good.
It fits. Also, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, Michael.
How you doing?
We're making a rock gnome. And...
A rock gnome.
This is a good time.
Yes.
I wanna rock. No. That's all I've been the entire time that you've been talking about. That's all it's been. It's like the
I sing it too, but you just beat me to it, and I love it. I was trying to hold back from doing it.
It's just gonna be rocks all day, all night,
yeah.
All night long. Rocks.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh.
Do you have any rocks nearby? I don't. Oh, bye, Claire. Well, hey guys, rock gnome. I think Claire's going to look for rocks.
I was replanting my plants because I have those, Exhibit A. B. C? Can you see that? Yeah, C. Um, and
Okay.
I realized I put these hefty rocks in one of my pots, and there was no room left for the roots, so I took it out. But I've got rocks. I also have one of these rocks, one of these pretty ones that does something.
I don't know where it is.
I only say it does something because I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, is it supposed to be like
I don't know. To be fair though, our dice also not math rocks. So look at these rocks. Look at these rocks.
Yes.
The only ones.
Clicky clack math rocks.
Clicky clack math rocks. Let's keep rocking on, Michaelie. How many rock puns can we do this stream?
Oh god. This is already too many. Already. We're doing great.
I just have a lot of rocks right now. I don't know.
It's great.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know, man.
Your dice did this to us.
Are you ready for background?
Oh, of course I am.
I got more dice. I'm gonna roll
Beautiful.
for the background. I got a 79. We're always so close, but so far from 69. This is gonna be an Outlander.
That's the background that I did like 3 times in a row.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Did
Yeah.
you do that one as Alora? What was Alora's background, Claire? What was it? Oh my god.
I think she was.
Michael, no.
Yes. Yeah. Don't do it, Michaelie. Or I'll say it.
Say what? Say what Michael said?
Stop taking everything for granted, Michaelie.
It'll make me cry.
I don't like the word granite because you have to enunciate it quite well. And it makes me grumpy.
There's so much happening right now. It's a lot. And I love it.
I think we're just gonna, it's not a landslide just yet, but we're tumbling down to the river.
That was a stretch, but I'll take it.
I'm trying to avoid the word rock because I think it will make you explode, so I'm doing you a favor here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We stand.
I'm stretching on purpose. Yeah. My brain turned off, but I'm pretty sure Alora was an Outlander because she was traveling.
Yeah.
Before.
It's a good, like, if you're building a character and you, like, need a real easy, like, D&D.
Along with Acolyte and Hermit, I feel like Outlander's one of the other.
It's like a chill one to do.
Common
easy,
first background.
Mm-hmm. We love it.
It is exactly that, Marshall. You're right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I love it, though. There's so many different ways you could do an Outlander, though. It's fun. I'm here for it. Are you ready to get into what it is, Claire?
This is in the wrong spot. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
okay.
No.
So an Outlander. You're from the Outland. I'm just kidding.
You gotta do so much. There's so many more things I need to know.
Yes. No, that's it. That's all you need to know. We're done. Thanks for coming, y'all. Have a good night. No. You grew up away from civilization, like technology and comfort and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out what our origin was and like why we're an Outlander. But first, we're gonna go over proficiencies and shit. And our proficiencies are going to be athletics and survival.
We're an athlete. And we can survive.
I am a very bold person. I will stand by it. We also get proficiencies in a musical instrument.
We
Claire,
get
do
to
you want to
choose?
roll for what our musical instrument is?
Yeah, you have to remind me what I need to roll.
You need to roll a d10, please.
Mayhaps when we are more organized,
Okay,
we
I
can
just keep rolling.
No. We can get it like dice cam because I think that'd be cute.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying.
Oh no, 7.
7. We
What is it?
we play the horn.
Okay.
Yep, that's just
Any kind of what kind of horn? What?
just a horn.
We have
it.
wait.
That's not-
We have proficiency in
We
playing
have a proficiency in the horn.
I listen, Marshall, listen. I love the energy.
We'll do it, Claire. Now we have to.
We have to. I will to. Eventually. Yes.
On the list of things to do.
We'll put it on the list. I have a sticky note. I'm gonna add stuff to it right now.
We love it.
We have to have 2 because we both roll our dice.
It's true.
Or I just need to move to where you are.
Yeah.
Or you can move to where I am.
There.
But you've already
Join
moved.
me. It's always sunny.
You said some words. What do we? What were they?
We have proficiency in the horn.
Okay.
Yes. We don't have a horn. That's not going to be a part of our equipment, but we have proficiency in it. We do also get another language. I'm gonna roll it.
That's why I said eventually, Marshall. Eventually, eventually, yes.
All right, we have proficiency in giant. I rolled a 3. We have the language. We know the language.
I was like, what do you mean proficiency
I'm
in
sorry,
giant?
it's language. I was looking at
Wait,
proficiency.
we know giant? Oh my god.
Yes. So we speak giant. Our little baby rock gnome knows giant.
I'm so excited.
I love it. Because we're an Outlander. Maybe we live in like the mountains and shit. And so we see like lots of giant, like stone giants. Because we're a rock gnome. You know, connections.
Stone giants, rock gnomes. Yeah.
Stone rocks, they're like buddies.
Naturally.
All right. Our equipment. Are you ready for?
Uh-huh.
We get a staff.
Okay. Any specific type or just a staff?
Just a staff.
Oh.
That's all it says. It says
okay.
A staff.
This is our equipment. All right.
Also, this is from the player's handbook. Ooh, that's a good point, Marshall. Maybe we do know Curtis cut from stone. Curtis, for those who don't remember, was our character from a couple weeks ago. That is a Goliath that lives in the mountains, who is possessed by a demon.
Yep.
A demon follower of Seth. His name has 2 S's, so you have to like enunciate the S. Seth.
Yep.
Maybe we know Curtis.
That would be. We
don't have to be friends with Curtis. Maybe
is this like when
Curtis was evil.
Is this like when Curtis still has a clean slate?
When did they? I thought they were a part of a bad organization. When did they ever have a clean slate?
Sometimes people are children.
You're right. People are children. You know, that's a good point. You make a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we grew up with Curtis?
I don't know, maybe.
A rock gnome and a Goliath. Claire!
Stop it! Stop it right now! Get out of here.
I was thinking about Critical Role.
Yeah.
And, you know, another Goliath and gnome friend.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, before before Curtis's slate got all gross and evil and
Yes.
possessed.
And they started torturing our Theodore Troke.
Terrible.
Bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, but we have a staff. That's as far as we got in the equipment? Jesus Christ. Okay. We
Hey,
have a staff.
you know, here we are. Just existing at this point.
A hunting trap.
Okay.
Which, that's pretty, I looked up the there's, like, stats for, like, hunting trap, like, the DC, to, like, trap people in it, like, people's feet.
People
like,
don't use their equipment enough, I think.
Yeah, you gotta know your equipment that you get from your background so you can use it to make use of all of your shit. You're carrying it around for, like, months on end. Like, might as well make use of it. I always wanted to, like, lay out a hunting trap. I think my one character our campaign is on pause for, I think she has an Outlander background, and so she might have a hunting trap.
Oh, that's right. That's a good point.
Yeah, Nessa.
Yeah, I feel like I never use the equipment, or if I do, it doesn't fully make sense, but it's because I want to use it so bad because I have it.
You know, you have it. It's free stuff. Do it.
Free stuff. It's whatever.
Yeah. Okay, you also get a trophy from an animal you killed. So we can figure out what that is.
Okay.
That can be like a rabbit's foot, or like a wolf's pelt, or like, I don't know, a tooth, a claw.
Okay.
So when we go to backstory stuff later, we can figure out what kind of animal we killed.
Does it, I guess we can also think about what animal means.
Hello? Do you mean we killed a person? Like, I'm curious as to what you're alluding to right now. A little worried.
It's really innocent. I don't...
Okay.
I mean, maybe we had, like, a pet rock.
Oh, you mean, like, gotcha. Yeah.
And it died because of... And so we carry it, and it's just... It's super cold.
We love it.
It's got sentimental value. Sentimental value.
No, stop
I've
it.
done
Stop
4
it.
already. Have you caught all of them? Have you caught all of them, Michaelie? I've done 4. I've said 4.
You know. It's fine. It's fine. Good times. So, for the rest of our equipment...
Yeah, imagine carrying the dead body of your pet rock.
This is my pet rock. He's dead. You want to meet him?
Oh my god.
How do you know if your pet rock is dead or alive?
When you stop feeding it, it dies.
It's a rock.
You're right.
What?
But it's like the intent of taking care of it. It's like your Tamagotchi. When you stop feeding it, it dies. Also that, Marshall. Thank you.
When does it do that when it's alive?
Listen,
what kind
Michaelie,
of rocks do you guys have?
if this rock gnome has a family and one of the family members has magic, if we take care of this rock like it's our pet and we throw it, if our family is sweet and cute, then they're gonna make it come right back to us.
We don't know if our family's sweet and cute.
We don't know,
maybe,
but
maybe they're all dead now.
Why is it? Listen, Michaelie.
No loose ends, man.
Listen. We haven't even done anything with this character yet. They can't be dead now.
You never know. Okay, so there's still more fucking things in our equipment. Let me finish the equipment.
Yeah, keep going.
We also have traveler's clothes and a pouch containing 10 gold pieces.
Oh, we have
Okay, we
travel,
did
I
it.
suppose.
We did the equipment and proficiencies. It took us 10 minutes, but we made it through.
You said 10 gold pieces?
Yes, 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
We're right in the middle. Alright. So now we're going to do our origin, which is, I guess, what our occupation was during our time in the wild. Would you like to roll this one, Claire?
What do
just
I?
throw it some to you.
What
roll
is it?
Another D10. I'm just giving you all the D10s, I
Oh.
guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
You right, Marshall.
A
You
1.
right. Okay, 1 is going to be a forester.
A forester?
We're a forester.
Alright, what's that mean?
Well, a forester
Very true.
is, that's a car. Damn it.
What? I'm sorry, what?
I'm definitely not looking this up right now.
Oh, yes. You know what, Michaelie? You know what?
It's a park ranger.
Is that what we are?
We just do forest stuff. Your land
Forest
management,
stuff.
conservation, and rehabilitation. You plan and help carry out forestry projects like planting new trees, monitoring and conserving wildlife habitats, choosing and preparing timber plots, assessing current timber value, and suppressing forest fires.
Man, that sure sounds like a hard rock life for us.
Okay, y'all have a fun stream. Bye. I'll see you later.
Alright, hey, what's up? So, park rangers, right?
I'm gonna die.
You know, igneous is bliss.
God damn. Okay. But that's what we are. We're a forester. We take care of trees and stuff. We're
Probably,
also-
we're probably, you know, the gem of all the Outlander types, of course.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I like that some of them bother you and some of them don't.
Because sometimes I don't pick them up, okay? Sometimes I don't notice because I didn't really hear what you said. I just heard the last part and I was like, okay, I understand the context of what the sentence was, but I didn't hear it. So I don't know. It's okay. It's fine.
You're right, Marshall. But to be honest though, I'm not gonna claim to be good at delivering these puns because they're so.
What word are you gonna use? What's the pun? Where's it coming?
No. There's in delivering all of these, there are so many faults in the way that I say them that makes it sound out of turn.
Lord,
Like, did you know that fault was a pun in there? I
did know fault was a pun in there, Claire.
wouldn't have known that if you had said it to me. So that's why I'm just.
I think I'm gonna die now.
You're right, Haplo. A park ranger rock gnome does sound sick.
I think it's a pretty good combination. I'm not gonna lie.
It
I
is.
mean,
It's pretty
you know.
cool, and there's something comfortable about it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it just feels very like safe and like happy.
Yeah.
Wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We care about the forest.
With a bear companion? Yes. Let's go. What if we roll for a ranger?
That would be pretty wild.
We haven't made a ranger yet.
I was looking at this thing about how I don't think there's a direct line between all of these connections, but like wolves to dogs, domesticated, right? predator cats to domesticated cats. I don't think that line's as direct.
Fluid. Yeah.
But bears. There's no domesticated bears. There's just bears. When is the line gonna?
When are we gonna have domesticated
How long?
bears?
How long until the domesticated bears?
Mm-hmm. How many hundreds of years?
And what will they be called? You know, like, will they be because wolves, dogs, lions, and tigers, and whatever, cats, bears. What's the baby? What's the little domesticated bear gonna be called? I don't know.
Where?
Stop. I protest this. Nope.
No.
I refuse to have my name be an animal.
Is that why we go? We have to leave the forest because we burned it down. That's why we're adventuring now, because we accidentally did it and we can't live there anymore.
Listen, Marshall, knowing Michaelie, the forest would burn down. Me is a maybe. It's a maybe for me. Who knows?
It'd be kind of fun. Start off with some sadness and guilt.
You have something is. Are you okay? You just. Are you feeling some?
Hey man, D&D is a good place to work out some
Did
fun issues. What?
Did you talk about our feature?
No, I didn't. I haven't gotten anywhere yet because we got.
Listen,
so many
I want to
credits.
talk about it. So all the backgrounds have features, and for Outlander, the feature is Wanderer, which means that we have good memory, specifically for maps and geography, and we can always recall the general layout of terrain and settlements and other features. And we can find food and fresh water for ourselves, and then it's up to 5 people each day. As long as it's reasonable.
We're not in the middle of a fucking desert or something.
Yeah, as long as it makes sense that there would be food in the place that we are. And I guess that forests are our specialty, so.
Yes. It's our favorite terrain.
Forests are my favorite terrain. I would agree Michaelie's goth side is very prominent today.
You know, I think it's getting spurred on by all these motherfucking puns.
Hey! You gotta embrace it.
I love it. And I love you.
Don't let them weigh you down, Michaelie. Just embrace it. Embrace it.
It's time. Just wear my hair like this all stream.
Okay. We're very contrasted today.
We're very what?
Contrasted today?
Sure.
Because... okay. So, what's the personality of this rock gnome?
The personality. Oh, fuck, I gotta roll for that.
Yeah.
Give me a second. We're gonna find out.
It's a D8.
It's a D8.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 1.
Oh, great.
Driven by a wanderlust that led me away from home. That's so cute.
That is very cute.
Okay, so maybe we didn't burn down the forest. Maybe we just wanted to go explore some more.
Yeah. All right.
You know?
All right.
All right. Our ideal, though, is going to be change. I rolled 2 1s in a row. It's not looking good. But it's change. It's life is like the seasons in constant change, and we must change with it. So our alignment is chaotic.
I think these are the two that I have used before, if I'm remembering correctly.
I love it. Oh yeah, I think you said Allura was that initially.
Yeah.
And then it didn't really fit with who she was.
Well,
when you played her.
It fit.
Or
there was what? Let me actually look at these really quick. Oh, by the way, we're because we talk about our characters so
Curse of Strahd
our
characters.
Curse of Strahd characters so frequently, we're gonna devote a whole stream just to talking about them.
Who knows how long it'll be?
Who knows how long it'll be, but we do have the day for that, which we can...
It's the 30th? No. It's another day.
It's a different day? That's not the thing.
It's not the 30th. Don't worry.
It's definitely...
We are streaming on the 30th.
We are. It's definitely... It's absolutely the 13th of September.
Yeah, so if you want to hear us go into depth about these motherfucking characters that we talk about all the time.
Yep.
And also maybe cosplay them a little bit.
Oh, you know, something will happen.
Something. Yeah, just come join us. And, yeah, we're going to post more about it on our Instagram, Twitter, and, yeah, there'll be updates on our Twitch scheduling. Yes.
I think I did have change as Alora's ideal, but I had trouble because I don't really I sort of use suggested characteristics when I'm playing characters. It's helpful to like shape the story, but I don't always use them in play. But I do look at them occasionally, and I think I looked at it and I was like, oh. I mean, kind of, but like not really, but it was okay. It's fine.
Yeah. We love it.
But yeah, let's figure out what the other half of our alignment is, actually.
Yes. Do you want to roll that one? I'm going to say I was going to because I thought it was really funny that I made you roll twice. Like, the only times you've rolled tonight have been D10s. So I was going to just make you roll all the D10s. But I noticed that there's not going to be a lot more of those. So.
Is it a D6?
Yes, D6, please.
3.
A 3, we're neutral.
Oh, chaotic neutral.
So we're chaotic neutral. Nice. Love to see it.
Cool. What's our bond?
Our bond? Let me roll for it real quick. This is one of the fancy dices that I got for my own. I bought myself for my birthday.
Wow.
It's got fancy font. Look at that. Okay.
Very good.
They're the only ones I have with like different fonts. So I'm really excited about it. But I got a 4, which means I am the last of my tribe.
Dang
it! It is up to me to ensure their names enter legend. The dice decided we will be tragic.
Oh, God.
Let's go. Maybe, though, we weren't there for it because we have a wanderlust that drove us away from home. So maybe we left home and then everybody died.
And we want to make sure that their names enter legend, so that means that, in our eyes at least, they did something of note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Our flaw...
Also, but before you say the flaw, as a gnome, we live quite a while, so I feel like it's also kind of
could have been a while.
Yeah, it could make sense to be either sad or happy.
Because it could be recent or it could be way in the past, and so we've gotten through the trauma of it. But it also could be way in the past and we still haven't dealt with the trauma of it.
Yeah, or we don't even remember it.
It's true.
Anyway. What's our flaw?
Options. Our flaw doesn't make sense as a flaw, but I love it anyway.
Okay.
There's no room for caution in a life lived to the fullest.
I think I picked this one too because it sounded the least bad, but...
Alora had this as her...
No, I've what I was saying earlier is that I think for my first, 3 characters I built, they were all Outlanders. So I think I've used that flaw because I was like, a flaw? I don't want it to be bad. But then...
Yeah, started embracing.
I think that might have actually been Alora's flaw.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fit.
It fits the beginning of her story, though. Wholeheartedly.
Not where we met her, though.
Where
we met her, she was sad, depressed, and, didn't like that I lived my life to the fullest.
We need to talk about this later, because there's so much more.
There's so much more to it.
There's so much more to it.
Join us on the 13th to hear us argue about our characters' relationships.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
that's what it's going to be. Let's
we
be
are
honest.
not cautious, is basically what that is saying.
Yeah, there's no room for caution in a life lived to the fullest. So yeah, caution thrown out the window. We're just doing everything so that we can have a great time. Maybe it's been spurred on by the fact that we're the last of our tribe, that we're like, we're gonna be like doing whatever the fuck we want, and like, fuck it. That's our motto. Our motto is fuck it. Yes. Sidetracks on sidetracks, tangents on tangents. We love it.
Yes.
Welcome to anddragons. This is the podcast stream.
This is the
Pod
whole
stream.
thing. This
This
is
is
all.
it.
That's all that we are. What's next? Okay.
What is next, Claire? Well, that's actually everything for our background.
Wow, we finally did it.
We finally did it.
Wow.
Guess what? We made it, y'all. Only took a fucking half an hour or something. I wasn't timing it. I have no
Hey,
idea.
there's no timer on having a good time.
Having a good time. Was it off?
I don't think so. I mean,
Really?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Not sure. Alright then. We are now. We're gonna roll for our pronouns
Mhm.
and the first letter of our name, so y'all can give us name suggestions.
Yes.
Let me roll real quick for the pronouns. Our pronouns are gonna be Annie. We do all of them.
Yeah.
All the pronouns.
I can't fit that in where I normally put it.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm actually gonna put it right below it. Carry on.
Okay. Yes, we have any pronouns. So, she, her, they, them, he, and all the friends are on the table. For our first letter of our first name, I'm gonna roll that, and then Claire, do you want to roll for the first
Oh,
letter
yeah.
of the last name?
Yeah, no timer on creativity. That's it. That's
Exactly.
the one. My brain.
Okay, I got a 46. So our first name starts with an L.
And when 16.
A 16. Our last name starts with an E.
Did you
So
say
our initials are LE.
L-E?
So if you guys have in chat, now is the time to start sending us names. Either just send first names that start with L, or just send last names that start with E. They can be gnomish names or whatever. I think gnomes have a fun way with words where it's dumb as shit and you sound like you're sneezing.
Isn't there a thing about having lots of names too?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I have a gnome that has like 24 names.
Would we like to roll some other miscellaneous letters for fun?
We can.
Yeah. Maybe we don't introduce ourselves with the full name, but we have.
Yeah. So the lore on gnomes and names is so much fun. They normally they just like to pick up names whenever they hear a name that they like, but they also have two names, a first name and a clan, last name that they use to introduce themselves to like other races or like other people outside of their clan. So yeah, we can have like nicknames, fun names, more last names, any kind of name.
I love it.
Maybe we can either roll for a couple more letters.
We can do that. We can do that after we have our little break later, because then I could put it on the other page and they can just be like extra names. And they won't get mixed up with the ones that we don't want to ask
the ones
too much.
we go by with normal people. But yeah, so send first names that start with L and last names that start with E. We go by any of the pronouns. Make them as fun as you want them to be. It's a great time. After we get back from break, which we're going to go to in like 20-ish minutes probably, we will go through the names.
Mayhaps that amount of time. Mayhaps more if we go on lots of side tracks and all over the heckin' place, you know?
Depending on how focused we could be in about 20 more minutes.
Next up, we're rolling for class.
Yeah! Okay. I'm gonna roll my D20. I'm gonna roll my new D20. Look at this, it's so pretty. It's got little colors on the side of it. Okay, I'm gonna roll it. I got a 7. Claire.
What?
How many monks have we made?
Should there be a limit?
There should be a limit. I think we made 3.
Let me check, and then if we feel...
I think I'm gonna re-roll it.
Oh. Re-roll.
I'm gonna re-roll. We're gonna do re-roll.
Let me count how many monks we've rolled.
Was it? Last week was a rogue.
Let's see. 1,
I think the week before
2,
was a cleric.
3, 4. We rolled 4 monks.
I'm re-rolling. Okay, guys. If you want to watch us build a monk, we got 4 other ones.
I don't know what that sound means.
I rolled a blood hunter.
Oh my god, Michaelie.
Our little gnome forester is a blood hunter.
This is very interesting. I'm glad that... Blood hunter.
This is the only, like, homebrew adjacent class that I have on this list. It is built by Matthew Mercer of Critical Role, and it's wonderful and fucking amazing. You can find it on the DMs Guild. It's, like, kind of official, kind of not. It's, like, a weird, like, in-between. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
But it's super cool. You use your blood to kill people.
I'll be super honest. I've played a blood hunter before. Michaelie and I saw each other in person a little while ago, and we played in one of our friends' campaigns, and I was a blood hunter. And if I hadn't done that, I would be very scared because it's a lot of information. But luckily for you, we're gonna walk through it together.
Yes. Yeah, blood hunters have a lot of, like, things they need to pick from and, like, abilities that you use. We were playing at 3rd level, which is where we're building this character. And even at 3rd level, there's a lot of things you have to keep track of and, like, in your arsenal. It's a lot, but it's fun. It's a good one if you want to mix a little bit of, like, fighting and spell casting.
This is also cool because we have the bond that we are the last of our tribe. And... I don't know, just the flavor of it kind of sounds like my brain's
you choose to become a blood hunter. You, like, have to go through a, like, transition, like a ritual
and
process.
We're not cautious. Like, this, I'm feeling like it will make sense. I still feel like our trophy could be a pet rock, but it could also be something else. I can understand that, but I'm just saying.
That's a lot. I love it.
Who's knows? Who's to say? All right. What is what do we have? What saving throws are proficient?
Our saving throws are going to be in dexterity.
Okay.
And in intelligence.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So which is awesome because as our rock gnome, we got a +2 from our racial traits. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice, Marshall. Limestone is a great name.
I like that. Ooh, let's do some rock. Oh my god, these all fucking rocks. Lapis.
Just it's fine, Michaelie. Sometimes things can be rocks.
Okay, it's fine. I wonder what the title of this episode will be on YouTube.
Rocks
and Dragons. Okay.
You heard it here first.
That's gonna be the title. Jeez. So
now we're rolling for ability scores.
Yes. When we do it, we're gonna want intelligence, I think, to be our highest, because that's what our magic, like, that's our magic spellcasting modifier as a blood hunter. But also, we are like primarily a fighter. As a blood hunter is a mix of like fighter, warlock-ish esque kind of character. So we do want to have like good, like, at least dexterity, maybe a little bit of strength. And also, we need really good constitution. Because
because we're
of it.
We have to like use our own like energy and hit points to do the cool things.
Yeah. In order to like hurt people a little extra, you gotta hurt yourself.
Yeah. Take the hit from our.
There's a really good blood. If you want to see a blood hunter played really well, watch Critical Role Campaign 2. It's really good. Taliesin Jaffe plays a blood hunter. I love him. But yeah, we're gonna learn more about blood hunters in a little bit. But let's roll for hit dice.
What?
Or for I don't know words.
We're gonna roll. We will be rolling for ability scores right now. And because it's the one that has dice, we're using the roll 46, drop the lowest, which you'll do 6 times, and I'm going to take note of them as Michaelie does them and does the big boy math.
I get to do math. Let's go. Everyone ready for all the fuckery?
Very good or very bad?
Very bad. I got a 6. I got 2 1s, the 2 and a 3. I got a 6.
Spicy.
Because I dropped the lowest, so I dropped one of the ones. I got a 14. That makes up a little bit. 15.
Oh, right.
A 13.
Okay.
A 10. How many more do I have? 2 more?
One more.
One more? Oh, right. I got a 12.
So that, let me add it all together. Whenever
Does it add up?
Yeah, whenever you're explain that add up part while I add these.
Yeah, you do the math. I'll do it. So whenever you do the 46 drop the lowest, sometimes you're gonna roll really poorly, and in order to make sure that your character doesn't just straight up suck, you add all 6 of those ability scores that you rolled for, and if it equals 73 or above, then it's good. Otherwise, if it's below, roll again.
Well, 73 is the total of what your ability scores would be if you used standard array. And our total is 70, so
Should we roll again?
We could re-roll.
I will roll again. Because I get to roll more.
More dice. Yes.
Okay,
indeed. Fast. Perfect.
11.
Okay.
10. Oh, this is not going well. I should have got new dice. 12.
It's alright.
That's correct. Ooh! 17!
Oh, yeah. Sick.
11. 11.
That was it.
That was it? Oh, man, you know what I just rolled?
What?
I rolled fucking 18. Do you know how you have to do that?
You have to roll 3 6s.
3 6s.
Yeah.
Roll 3 6s.
So we rolled 72, but I feel like we should keep it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to, we could replace that 17 with the 18 I just rolled.
If you want to, because it's a one-off.
That'll make it 73.
Sure, if that would make you feel better, have it all like even. Yes, but normally you would not do this.
No. It's fine. We're good. We're
normally
chilling.
you just re-roll everything, Michaelie, but
yeah, we'll just re-roll everything.
Well, where do you want the fucking 18 to be?
I don't know. Where should we put the 18, Claire? Wait, what's the next highest number, actually? Let me think about this.
12?
Really?
Yes. And then it's 11, 11, 11, 10.
Okay, where do we want to be? Like, fucking incredible. Do we want our spellcasting modifier to be our highest, or do we want, like, our fighting ability to be highest?
Or do we want our...
If we do it intelligence, we'll have a 20 in intelligence.
Alright, friends, what do you think?
But see, if we do the 18 in dexterity, then we can do the 12 in intelligence, and then it's a 14.
And,
That's
well,
not
what
bad
about
for
Constitution,
spellcasting.
though? Don't we want...
We can put an 11 in there, and then it'll be +1, and then we'll have 12. And we'll at least get a +1 for our Constitution.
Let's start with the 10. Let's start with the 10 then, because
where do we want our lowest at? Not even like a low stat. Our most average stat to be.
maybe it's in. I feel like we've done this recently where we had like charisma be the lowest, but
I mean, it wouldn't be like lowest. It'd be low, but it wouldn't be like.
well, it'd be the lowest of the stats we have. Though.
Yeah. We'd still be pretty good at it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do charisma?
I mean, it makes sense too because we're an Outlander. You know, we travel a lot. Maybe quiet time. Sure.
Yeah, and it's from the list of skills we choose from. There's no options for charisma-based skills, so, you know.
I think that's right.
Mhm.
There's some stuff in the subclasses that are
That might be
possible. I can't remember. I guess we'll see.
We'll find out.
Alright, does that mean our strength is going to be one of these 11s?
Yeah, let's throw an 11 in strength so that we
Okay.
at least, at level 4, we can maybe bump that up a little bit if we want to, or
Okay.
maybe take a feat that increases strength. And then let's put an 11 in wisdom. I think
Okay.
it's the other 3 are going between our dex, con and intelligence.
Part of me is like 18 in Constitution because then we have so...
There's so many hit points.
But
That
also-
is true.
That seems absurd to have an 18 or to have a 20 intelligence.
It does. I know. It feels a little too much.
My brain feels...
Okay, so if we put it in Constitution, it'll be a 19. And then I think that'd be a good decent one to put it in. I don't know. I've never played this class before.
Well, so I'm trying to think. I've barely played this class before. What we don't have. Not everything has to be optimized. I feel like we kind of do that accidentally. So
I know.
let's just be really.
Let's be hardy. Yeah.
We're a rock gnome, of course. We're
hardy.
hardy. Okay.
Yeah.
So are we 14 smarts or are we
12 movie. It's a 12 and an 11 we have left, right?
Yeah, where do you want to put the 12?
I think we could put a 12 in dexterity.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, we need a decent, like, for hitting people.
That's true.
You know, we won't have any pluses to hitting people then if we don't do anything. Then it's, like, just, like, straight rolls.
This is where we're at.
This is such a weird spread. I feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, we do. Me wanting to put it in. I know that you like to make them all even numbers.
I know. I really work hard to make them even whenever you have pluses from your raise.
Yeah.
But
I like to have some odd numbers though, because when you get to level 4, then you can distribute 2 points, and then you could increase 2 of them.
That's true.
By 1. So
I did that pretty nicely with my barbarian, and now my strength, dex, and con are all 16.
spicy.
Pretty lit. It's pretty lit. My armor class is amazing.
So
Okay.
for our modifiers, as we've talked about before, 10 is the average, so that's 0, and then you round down on odd numbers. So that's why all these 11s are plus 0. The dexterity will be plus 1. Intelligence will also be plus 1. And what's our constitution, Michaelie?
Our constitution's gotta be plus 4. Woo!
Yeehaw.
That totally makes sense. Look at that. Look at that spread right there. Love to see it.
We love to see it. Feels absurd, but that's okay. Just a little bit. All right. So we've built chaotic neutral rock gnome, blood hunter, outlander forester. I could have said that in a more pretty sounding way, but I didn't.
It was good. You at least you got it all across. You know, we understood.
One breath. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break to hydrate, go to bathroom, get snacks. So in the meantime, check out our social medias. We have them in our About page, and we exist in other places other than here, and we're just as chaotic and nonsensical. Feel free to follow us if you have been having a good time so far. And also suggest names that start with L and also that start with E for our first name, last name situation.
Yes.
And yes.
Yeah.
Also, feel free to put all of your rock puns under the tweet that I posted a while ago, just so that I have them in my pocket.
So you can throw them at me during
Yeah,
stream.
I know we've done it a lot already, but feel free to dump them in there. Just
wonderful.
Dump them. You know, it's the most important thing to do. So, yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
See you in 10 minutes.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
got back, folks.
Did you get a snack? I did.
I did. I was just eating it.
I got pasta.
Pasta?
Mm-hmm.
I got sun chips.
Wow. And I also got water.
Wow. Wow. Love it.
Welcome back to the second half of anddragons, where we're building a rock gnome blood hunter outlander. If you've noticed, we're on a new cheat page because we're moving forward with our lives, and
as always,
we still are in need of a name for our lovely rock gnome. They use any pronouns.
To Marshall and Haplo for sending us some names. We appreciate it, guys.
Keep sending them. We're going to fill out our cute little sunflowers here. And then we will look at what I'm sure are wonderful names. Let's get rolling. Initiative.
Yeah.
Initiative is probably the easiest one to do right now because it's our dexterity.
Wow.
How quick can we get into combat or things? Plus
Whatever
one.
reaction time is.
Precisely. Alright, do you want to do HP next?
Sure. Our HP, so as a blood hunter, your HP dice, your hit dice, is going to be 1d10 per level, but we're doing level 3. So, we're going to walk through the levels. Level 1, we get the max on the die, which is 10.
Woo.
Plus our constitution modifier, which is 4. So, at level 1, we get 14 hit points. I almost stopped at 4.
That was beautiful.
Not even a wizard has
It's
that
a good
low.
thing that in English the teens start with the second number for the most part, so that you could say 14 later. Anyway.
Yes.
What about level 2 and level 3?
Would you like to roll those d10s, Claire? Because remember I was going to try and make you roll the d10s?
That's right. Let me get some different dice.
It's a d10, you have to roll it.
I was unprepared to roll multiple dice at the same time.
I love it. You're welcome.
We get to reroll ones, right? Because
Yes,
we're doing the gracious DM situation.
Yes, as we learned through Critical Role.
Okay, that's pretty good. So I rolled an 8 and a 5. So we add 4 to each of those. Oh yeah, 1 teen.
Yes.
So we add 4 to each
numbers
of those.
work, Claire. 1 teen.
Alright, we have to add up those numbers now.
Alright.
I think that's 35.
Are those for each of the... What?
I think that's 35 total, is that right?
That's going to be 26 plus 9, which, yeah, is 35. Nice.
Yeah. I took a gamble.
Guess.
Well, how do you add that up? Because my brain said take away 1 from 9, so that would be 20, and then 15, 35.
I added the 2, so I had the 10s first, so that it was 20, and then the 6, because the 4 and the 2, so 26, and then I added 9 to that, and I took away 4 from the 9, and then it was 5. Yeah.
Love it. Brains are pretty funky. They're pretty.
Brains are funky.
Brains are funky.
Our AC, though, as a blood hunter, I need to double check this because we have a different armor than I'm used to. We get studded leather armor.
Studded leather.
Like that. Okay, that's what I thought. With regular leather, you get 11 plus your dex modifier. When it's studded, you get 12 plus your dexterity modifier. So we have 13 because we have such a low dex modifier, but it's fine.
But we've got 35 hit points.
We do have 35 hit points, so we're rolling. We're rolling. It's chill.
Yes.
Damn. This is just who we are.
I think it's great. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's a time.
We are who we are.
Yeah. So, that's for all of our little sunflowers.
Oh yeah, now we get some names.
Some names. Do you want to read us those names, Claire?
Okay. Alright.
Basically Invincible.
We are.
Anyone see that TV show yet? Everyone should watch it. It's really good.
Which one?
Invincible. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a cartoon. It's a lot.
You know what's not a lot, but you should still watch it, and that's also a cartoon, is Over the Garden Wall. It's not a lot. It's not a lot because the episodes are only 10 minutes long. That's so quick and fast, and there's like 10 episodes, I think.
Damn.
So you can watch it in one sitting if you have 100 minutes.
That's true. It's like a little movie.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a lot of little vignettes. It is a good. It is. Are you talking about Over the Garden Wall or the one Michaelie said? And now we wait.
Oh, I know. Marshall, what are you talking about? I love the delay on Twitch.
In the meantime, though, I'll read some of these names.
Okay.
We've got Lemus.
I love it.
We've got Listoromo Echo Speech.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I like the last name Echo Speech. It's not cool.
Yeah. Got Lime. Yes, it is perfect for fall, and we're about to be in fall. We jump. We don't do tangents. We jump to them, I think.
Oh yeah. We don't end up there.
We leap. Okay. Limestone Evergreen.
Mhm.
Leodite Eulogy? Euology? Is that...
That's how you spell eulogy, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you're thinking of geology, is it eulogy, like euology? I don't know. It's just put it out there. Lamp Everstone. Laurely Embershank. Lapis Emerald. Little Limey Evertiny. Oh, that's really good. It's really, really good.
I'm gonna cry.
Apple, that's really good. Okay. And then we have Lau Everest, Lazurite Elegance. Oh, these are all so cute. These are good. Okay.
I gotta say, when the one that really stood out to me when you said it, and then I was like, that's it, was the Limestone Evergreen. I really like that name.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
What about you?
I was gonna say that makes me think of a show that I just finished watching.
What show?
Violet Evergarden. No, Violet Evergarden. It's like a really cute, sweet anime that is on Netflix, and it gives me similar vibes. You like Limestone Evergreen?
I do, yeah. I like that one. What about you? I also like Little Limey Evertiny. That's just dumb and adorable.
If that's not the name, somebody in our backstory is named that.
Yeah.
It's cute. I'm sorry to say that gnomes are cute, because maybe they don't want to be cute, but they're so cute. Anyway. Whenever you read the names, you don't process them, so I have to look at them.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I feel that. Yeah, I hate reading them because, one, you have to try and pronounce all these fancy names that everyone suggests, and then it's I don't know what I'm doing. But also, you don't get a chance to really think about the what's being said.
My brain was like, oh, what if we switch around some of these? And I was like, Limestone, Everstone. No. Too many stones.
Lots of stones going on.
Mm. I kind of like Lapis a little bit.
Lapis is cute.
So do we think that we would, as a rock gnome, do we think that our last name would be, like, rock related, or does it not matter? It probably doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't think it matters. Limey ever tiny loves to keep their garden stones all shiny. Used to live in forest piney. Used blood, so don't define me.
Marshall, that's pretty good.
Marshall.
This is so hard. I don't know, Michaelie.
I love it. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm just chilling over here.
Ooh. Okay, here's a thought. Did you have any relatives that, like, would go by a name that's not their name, like, so super not their name? Like a nickname?
No.
Like one of my distant relatives, I think his name is like, it's like he has a regular person name, but then everyone when he was growing up called him like baby brother. So like what if our name is Limestone Evergreen, maybe Limestone Evergreen, but when we were little Limey Ever Tiny was our nickname. And so we kind of
I'm all for that.
And then we can decide how that, like, if we prefer one or the other as we build the backstory, but wouldn't that be cute? I like it.
It'd be very good. It'd be very good.
Okay. So
our name is Limestone
Evergreen. Yeah.
Okay, and then we go by Little Limey with our family.
Little Limey Ever Tiny is part of it. I think it's part of it.
The Ever Tiny is the whole part. Okay, okay.
Cute.
I love it. I love it. That's so cute. Thanks, guys, for the names, and thank you, Marshall, for the poem.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write it down or something.
I know.
Because
what
it's very good.
Oh, damn.
Haplo, it's so very good.
It's so good.
Oh,
it's so good.
Oh, man. Okay.
Tiny.
All right, I'm gonna...
Okay, so now, wait, I just want to throw this out there. Because gnomes like to collect, like, names, if you guys just have, like, other dumb names that you think Limestone Evergreen would maybe want to tack on to their name, throw them in the chat, and we'll just add them to our list of names. Or, like, objects that we talk about as we go. Because, like, because I feel like it's just a word that we like, that we attach to our name, right? Yeah. So maybe if we're talking about something in this build and you're like, oh, object, cool name, just say it. So if you guys think of something that you're like, that would be fun to tack onto the name, we'll just tack it onto the fucking name, and then our character will have so many fucking names. I'm just gonna make a little But the name that they introduce to themselves as in like to like regular people, just like quick on the street, is Limestone Evergreen. I will record them. Their family is Little Limey Ever Tiny. And then we'll see how they do with the public or whatever. Yeah. Or like with maybe if they were adventuring together with people. Yeah. The name is also one of my favorite parts because they're always very good. Because everyone's so smart and so cool. Ooh. Alright, are we ready to step into this blood hunter? I'm so ready. Not gonna lie, I realized during break that I did build like 3 more tables for blood hunters and whip that up real quick. So we're ready to go. Beautiful. We're ready to go. Watch. Hopefully, we don't run into anything that I'm like, wait, I don't have a table for that. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yes. Yes.
You're right, Marshall. You're right.
It's very true.
We are feral, and I love it.
Yeah.
Class stuff, Claire. You ready for proficiencies?
I am. My brain is like must make sure I have poem. I do.
Gotcha.
I do. Because
That's fair.
if this character's ever played, you better believe this will be in there.
We love it.
Anyway, tell me about. Do I need to move back over here? Wait, you're telling me about proficiencies.
No, proficiencies.
Ooh,
so
behind the
these
thread.
are going to be. We will have to go back there in just a second.
Right.
But first, before we do that,
Mhm.
we're going to go through our proficiencies that we get as a blood hunter. So armor, we get light armor, medium armor, and shields. Because we are a fighter, we're a martial class, kind of.
Okay.
More or less. Yeah, so light, medium armor, and shields. And then we're also gonna get simple and proficiency in simple and martial weapons, which is all of them. So we're just good. We're good at weapons.
We're good at them.
We're good at them. Barbarians and fighters, I think, also have proficiency in all the weapons. All the weapons as well. It's great. It was a great time. We also get proficiency in tools. The tools we have proficiency in are alchemist supplies. Because we use blood magic. So we know how to use alchemist tools. We love it. And then we already wrote down that we have dexterity and intelligence as our primary
saving throws.
Thank you. So let's go back to the other page and we can look at what skills we already have from our background arrays. And we can roll for some ones from our class. So let's see. We currently have athletics and survival, both from our background as an outlander. Those are also options that you can get as a blood hunter, though. So I'm gonna take those off the list. But there are 6 options.
Get 3. We get 3.
Yeah, we get 3 out of 6. So I'm gonna roll a dice. Do you want to roll a dice, Claire? I'll roll another dice too. What did you get? What's your number?
It's 2.
A 2.
Yes.
So we get proficiency in Arcana. Insight. Because I rolled a 4 and a 6. So we got every other one. We got Arcana, Insight, and Religion.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. Because sometimes the flavor you could do with Blood Hunter is that you're like a religious fanatic and like you're doing this in worship of like kind of like a cleric, but like more, or like I guess like a paladin more. Is why you like took the Hunter's Bane, which I can get into that in a second. What the Hunter's Bane is.
Big.
But that's all for our proficiencies. Let's do our equipment. Okay, so we get to choose between a martial weapon and 2 simple weapons. Claire, roll a dice, any dice. Tell me if it's even or odd. Odd? We get martial weapon. We get a martial weapon. Watch me know how my own table works. We're gonna get a martial weapon.
Okay, what is the martial weapon?
Let me for a martial weapon. I'm gonna roll D100 on my fancy dice that have the blues. We got a 4. So we got a battle axe.
Oh, I love the imagery of
A little tiny rock gnome with the battle axe. It's a great time. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, roll me another dice and tell me if it's even or odd.
Odd.
We got a light crossbow and 20 bolts.
Okay. Light.
Also, I misread this, so we're gonna roll for armor. Maybe our armor class will change.
Oh, sick.
We'll see. I didn't realize there was there's two different options for armor. You can either have studded leather armor or scale mail. Which scale mail is gonna be better, but you're gonna be worse at stealth. So roll me another dice, any dice. And tell me what the even or odd.
Even.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna change that armor class
to scale mail.
Scale mail armor.
All right.
Instead.
Okay.
Our scale mail, it's 14 plus our dexterity modifier, so we're gonna have 15 as our armor class.
Now we truly are invincible.
Now we are invincible.
Now we are.
Oh boy. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have scale mail armor.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have an explorer's pack.
Oh, cool.
It's time. Lit. Did you write on there that it's scale mail that we have?
I'll write it here.
Thanks.
Just so that we know.
Huh?
Just so that we know.
Yeah, just so that we have it. We remember why we have 15, and also so that I can remember when I'm making some cute little gnome art.
Cute little gnome art.
Gnome art.
Bloody gnome art.
Maybe they'll be cute. Maybe they'll be angry. We'll see what happens. Where this character's at.
Angry.
Okay. That is all of our proficiency. That is all of our equipment. Now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what we are, what that means to be a blood hunter. So, the first thing that they talk about is Hunter's Bane. Beginning at your first level, you've survived what's called the Hunter's Bane, which is the ritual that we mentioned earlier. It's a long, hard, ritual that you have to go through that alters your life blood, allowing you to be able to perform the magic that you use to hurt people as well. So you have advantage from it. You have advantage on survival checks to track fae, fiends, or undead. As well as on intelligence ability checks to recall information about them, about those specific kinds of creatures. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
So you also are able to control and shape Hemograph Magic using your blood and life essence. So, for our saving throws for that, we're going to use our Hemograph save DC, which is 8, plus our proficiency bonus, which is 2 at level 3, because we are a level 3 character, plus our intelligence modifier, which is a 1. So we have an 11 as our save DC. Nice. So that's for our Hemograph Magic, which we will get into in just a second. So our Hemograph Magic is called Blood Maledict. That's the feature, is what it is. We also get this at first level, obviously. So you, at first level, with this feature, we get the ability to use our magic to do Hemocraft magic.
Right.
Yes. There's a lot of words. Big words.
Yep, it is. Certainly.
It's great. So this is for Blood Maledict, which comes from Hunter's Bane. They're connected. We gain a blood curse of our choice, which we'll get into what that is in a second. And they we can know more at certain levels and or replace ones that we know. Yeah. So right now,
So for our 3rd level build of this blood hunter, we will only have 1 blood curse.
Yes. Thank you, Claire. My brain is about to explode.
Yeah, it's a little confusing just because it's all of the class features for blood hunter are like linked to each other. So not a lot of it is like its own thing. It's like Hunter's Bane is tied to Blood Maledict, is tied to your choice of Blood Curse.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but once you figure it out, it is a really fun class.
Yeah, once you get the flavor of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So blood curses that we have that we can use. There's certain blood curses. This is like Eldritch Invocations is kind of the way like that I've kind of been viewing them. Where there's some that are available to you at 1st level, and there's some that you need like certain prerequisites, like that you're at 11th level or 14th. So right now, the blood curses that we have access to, there are 8 of them. So do you want to roll a d8, Claire?
Okay. That's a 6.
Well, 6 is going to be Fallen Puppet. The blood curse of the Fallen Puppet. All right. So what that's going to be is when you see a creature in 30 feet of you drop to 0 hit points, you use a reaction to make that creature immediately make a single weapon attack against a target of its choice within its attack range. Yay! We just use a dead body to kill people.
You know what's great about this specific blood curse? The fact that as a rock gnome, we're a toy maker. You just had to...
So we're using dead bodies as our toys.
Yeah, we started with our pet rock, and we carry it around with us, of course. It works out. It makes sense.
Yeah.
If we're leaning,
our tiny little gnome with the big old battle axe is just fucking making dead people attack others, you know? It's great. Makes sense.
Precisely.
Yes, but also you can amplify blood curses. I don't think it says yet. Okay.
Yeah,
so when you invoke a blood curse, you can choose to amplify it by losing a number of hit points equal to 1 roll of your Hemograph die, which they haven't gotten into what your Hemograph die is yet.
So you know how in most classes in a lot of classes there's like a die, like for monks. There's
your key.
No, there's your martial arts die.
Oh yeah.
I guess that the equivalent for Blood Hunter is the Hemocraft die, which the Hemocraft die, which if I'm wrong, somebody slap me because I've played this one time, so we're learning together and that's perfectly okay. To use anything as a blood hunter, like any of your curses and stuff like that, you have to you gotta draw your own blood, right? So
our Hemocraft die at level 3 is going to be a D4. So anytime we want to make one of our blood curses more effective, which for this specific curse, the Curse of the Fallen Puppet, that would make our range 60 feet instead of 30 feet. If we want to make that possible, we have to roll our Hemocraft die of 1d4 and take that number rolled out of our hit points.
I'm pretty sure. You lose the number of hit points equal to a roll on your die, which the die starts at a d4, but it increases as you level up because you get more powerful.
Also, a note that it says about the blood maledict and the blood curses. If a creature doesn't have blood, you can't use a curse against them. So you can only use the blood curse of the fallen puppet on creatures that die in your range that have blood to be manipulated.
Great.
So you can't do it to like constructs.
So we can't do it to our pet rock. Oh man.
We cannot. Our pet rock is just a rock.
It's immune.
It's immune. Yep. She's so much more powerful than we are. We can never compete.
That's why it's our companion, basically.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be. It would be so dumb.
Yes. If you do, it does say if you've amplified the curse. It says that if they don't have blood, they're immune to the blood curse unless you've amplified it. So I'm taking that to mean that if you amplify the curse, you can use it on constructs. Yeah? That makes sense. That makes sense.
Wait, you're talking about amplifying the fallen puppet?
Yeah, if you it says no. Okay, so in the general blood maledict.
Oh, right.
Section.
Yes.
With any of them. Yeah, it says it says creatures that do not have blood in their bodies are immune to the blood curses unless you have amplified the curse. So if you amplify it, then you can use it on constructs, but then you have to take the damage. So, and you can use this feature once per short or long rest. So that's pretty nice. You can do it per short rest. Get that back real quick.
Yes. All right. That's all we get at first level, though, right?
That's all first level. It's the most complicated part, probably.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, I know. The rights are about to come. It's going to be a lot. Okay, so the next part that's so easy is that we get at second level is the fighting style. So simple. I'm gonna roll a d4 real quick to see. There's 4 different options for fighting styles that you get as a blood hunter, and we're gonna get a 2, so we get dueling. When you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon. Our battle axe, that's a melee weapon, but is it one-handed or two-handed?
Battle axe?
Battle axe? Let's find out. It's versatile, so I guess we could do our battle axe with one hand and then be able to do dueling.
Cool.
So
spicy. This also works well with the fact that we don't have 2 simple weapons.
Yeah. That's true.
I will say the fighting style does come in quite a bit. It was whenever I was doing this, it was fun because despite the fact that none of my actual blood hunter stuff was working when we were fighting, I did get to add a +2 bonus because I had dueling, and that just made me feel cool because when I did hit, which was not very often, I got bonuses, baby.
Yeah. What was your weapon for that character, for Aster? Aster was her name, right?
I'm gonna have to look. I can't remember. Yes, her name was Aster.
My twin sister, Aster.
Yeah. We can talk about that later. Yes. We were trying to do a whole twin thing.
Yeah, it was great. Aster and Estrella. Because let's just fuck with our own heads, why don't we?
Yeah. There was the justifications behind them.
Yes. All right. So that's for our fighting style, the easiest part of this. Now for a Crimson Right. Okay, so Crimson Right is something that you also get at second level. This is something else that you're going to use by losing hit points. So you have to use your Hemograph die. You're currently a 1d4 and lose points in order to invoke a Crimson Right. So it's a bonus action. You activate a right on a single weapon with a known right of your choice. So we have what's called Primal Rights. There's 3 different options, and we know one of them at level 2. And then when we get to 7th level, we learn an additional one. And when we get to 14th, we learn what's called an esoteric right, which is like a whole nother like kind of right that is just like even more. But Claire, can you roll a d6? Sorry, I'm making you roll again. So that we can see what kind of right we have. A 3, so we have Right of the Frozen. So whenever we invoke our right on our battle axe, I guess it's going to be battle axe, our right damage on our battle axe is going to be cold damage.
And this is
instead of our regular slashing.
This is a d4 of, okay. Just going to say Right of the Frozen.
Yes, and while active, it's going to deal an extra d4 damage of the type. Yeah. So you'll do your regular damage of slashing, and then you'll add a d4 of cold damage.
Yeah.
Which is pretty lit. And so you can, when you know more, you can do them to, you can do them on more than one. But it lasts until you finish a rest, whether short or long.
Yes.
Yeah, a weapon can only hold a single active right at a time. Yeah, it'll also go away if you're not holding your weapon at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So you need to always have your weapon with you. You can't just like do it and give it to somebody else. Yeah.
Heckin' wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say how many you can do. I guess if you have two weapon fighting,
Oh,
I
I
guess
think
you
it's
can do both your weapons.
I think it's just,
I mean, your weapon itself can only have one right active at a time, but it doesn't say if you can do more than one at once.
yeah, that's the thing with blood hunters, that it's specific, but then it's vague immediately after being specific.
If you have two weapon fighting, can both your weapons be active? Like, I guess.
This depends. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But that's, so yeah, Right of the Frozen is what we have. Pretty lit.
Wow.
But that's everything for 2nd level.
You know, some people might say that ice is sort of like a rock. I'm sorry, this class is...
How did this happen?
This class is clearly stressing you out. I was trying to lighten the mood. I was trying to bring it out of the depths of concerned Michaelie.
Yes. Of course. I know, my brain is like about to explode.
I'm trying to help. That's all.
I really appreciate it. I really do.
But we get to do our Blood Hunter order now, which is what our subclass is.
I'm gonna roll for that real quick.
We've got 4 choices.
A D4. There's 4 different options. Ghost Slayer, Lycan, Mutant, and Profound Soul. And I got Ghost Slayer.
Ghost Slayer.
Which one was your character?
I'm pretty sure it was Profane Soul.
I love it.
There's Profane Soul has spellcasting, like more than like you get a patron, and there's pact magic, and there's so many things, more than I thought.
Yeah.
But I was like, this one feels like it fits the best, but also like, gosh, it was a rough time.
Yeah, I do really want to do a mutant one. Is kind of interesting. That's not the one we're making. We're making a Ghost Slayer, but like, look it up. It's pretty cool. You know, there's some cool mutagens that you get.
Yes.
So it's pretty lit. But for Ghost Slayer. So the lore on this one, it says it's the oldest of the 4 orders. it's the group that like originally rediscovered how to do blood magic and like Hemograph Magic. And yeah, so they're all about like destroying like necrotic evil things.
That's the flavor.
That's their whole purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our abilities that we get at level 3. The first is Right of the Dawn. So with any of the subclasses, you get an extra right. So our first right is the Frozen, the Right of the Frozen. This one is Right of the Dawn. So if we want, when we activate a right, we can choose to activate the Right of the Dawn, which is radiant damage. And we get the following benefits. Our weapon will shed bright light out to a radius of 20 feet. We will have resistance to necrotic damage, and our weapon deals an additional Hemograph die of right damage when you hit undead. So instead of doing the additional 1d4 of radiant damage when we hit something, it'll do 2d4 on undead.
If it's undead. Okay, so we have a specific... Our class says we have a specific, like, emphasis on undead.
Yeah. We don't like undead. Or like necrotic evil things.
I just want to remember that because there's a lot happening.
Okay. There's one other thing we get. What? Okay, so we get what's called a curse specialist. I'm reading this for the first time with you guys. Okay. So our order teaches us advanced mastery over blood curses. We gain an additional use of our blood maledict feature. In addition, your blood curses can target any creature, whether it has blood or not.
Wow, we answered our own question.
We answered our own question. But what does the first part mean?
Oh, it just means that we can use our blood maledict in more than once before we need a rest. You sound like you were calling to the sky.
We gain an additional use. Oh!
You gotta read the fine print, Michaelie, the fine print.
The fine print is so fine in this fucking class. Okay.
Listen. This. Oh,
so we can do 2 per short or long rest?
Yeah. Yes. So, this subclass, this order, is so little information. I just want you to know that the profane soul, you have to, okay, so you pick, you have to understand the spellcasting dynamics, because you get some cantrips and you gotta pick all that, and then you have to pick a patron, and then you have to decide your right focus, and then you have to, like, if you pick one right focus, it's like the type of patron you have, and that gives you something at 3rd level, and then it gives you something else at 7th level, and all this stuff. And I was over here with, like, a day before I needed to play this character, like, I can't do it. But then I did it, and it was confusing. And because Michaelie and I's character for that little campaign thing, we were walking in, so we didn't tell the rest of the players what classes we were playing, because they didn't know our characters, and it was fun and whatever. It was very difficult for me to conceal what I was playing, only because I was 110% confused the entire time. But I feel a lot better about this one. I feel like I understand it better now that we've walked through it.
Yeah. Now that we've, like, gone step by step by step.
Step by step by step, and that's the whole reason we're here.
Yes, so we can understand the ins and outs of characters and their classes and races and subclasses.
Yes.
Ah.
So is that all we get at 3rd level,
That's all we get. That's all we get at third level. That is our third level mechanically created character. What's next, Claire? What do we do now? Are we done? Is the stream over? Is it time to go home?
No! It's not time to go home. It's the best part. We have to roll on the potato.
Whoa!
This is where one day we'll have a potato transition. And it'll be so fun. Just imagine that it's there. We have to roll on our personalized obscure traits about tenacious onions table.
Claire, add ghost to the names.
Oh! Ghost.
Thank you, Marshall, for the suggestion. Yes, now it's time to roll on the potato table.
On the potato?
On the potato.
Oh, okay. You want to roll or do you want me to roll?
Let's roll, because normally we roll 3. So why don't you roll 1, I roll 1, and then we do what we did last week, where we both roll one of the D10s.
Oh, okay. I was like,
so
what
you
are you
roll
talking
first.
about?
Go first.
33.
33 is going to be... is in possession of a magic potato. We stand.
I love all of the potato ones because they're terrible.
They're so dumb. But we are in possession of a magical potato. We have a potato and it's magic, so amazing. All right. I love it. Let me roll for the next one, and we'll see what else our wonderful limestone ever.
I was gonna say that, Marshall. I was gonna say that. You're right. It's a petrified potato that we could have as a pet rock.
Y'all are the worst.
It's the best idea. I don't know what you're talking about, Michaelie.
Oh my god.
Okay. Very good.
I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled a 93.
Okay.
Collects sticks, but never says why. We just collect sticks. The world will guess. Oh boy. Okay. I got a stick.
What are you gonna roll, Michaelie? The D10 or the percentile?
I don't know. What do you want to roll?
Doesn't matter. Do you want me to?
What dice do you have in your hand?
I have both of them.
In this moment.
I have both of them. I'm waiting for you to tell me.
Oh
so
my
I can
god,
just...
Marshall, I fucking love that.
It's our little
I'll
secret.
Roll the ones place if you want to roll the 10.
The percentile?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 70.
6.
76.
76. Has an obsession with the sound of wind.
These feel very appropriate for our forestry friend here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You said obsessed with the sound of wind?
Has an obsession with the sound of wind, yeah. I love it.
Do you want to roll another one, or is this satisfactory?
Let's do one more. There's some room, Why not?
All right. You roll it.
You want to do the same thing? I'm going to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll birthday dice. We got to listen for ghosts. You're so right, Marshall. Oh, man. I rolled another 93. Let me roll again.
Gosh.
Okay, I got a 62.
Consistency. What is it?
Super ticklish.
Yeah.
I love it. We're just super ticklish. And that's all.
I can't spell ticklish, apparently. Ticklish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nice.
Great.
That's them.
All right, let's review and also scout for names to add to our extra name list.
Yes.
All right, so... Oh, that's right, hold on. Limestone Evergreen.
Limestone Evergreen.
Alright.
That's our name that we share with the world.
Little limey ever tiny. We don't know yet. Our official name is Limestone Evergreen.
Yep.
Our informal name is Little Limey Ever Tiny.
By our family.
Most likely. We're chaotic neutral. We are a rock gnome. We use any heckin' pronouns because who the heck cares, right?
Yeah.
We are a Order of the Ghost Slayer. Is that right?
Yeah.
Blood Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So we are super bothered by the undead and stuff. We got to get those people, get them gone.
They gotta get out of here.
They gotta leave. We also have. We are a tinkerer, so we're a toy maker, more or less. And then Artificer's lore, that was just like about saving throws for...
Gnome cunning was about saving throws.
Okay, what was the Artificer's lore again?
Artificer's lore is that we like know a lot about like magic items and tinkered tools and stuff, and we can get advantage on like checks to know history about them.
Right. Okay. Yes, we know gnomish, and we also know giant, so we need to figure out why we know giant. We're proficient with the horn. We don't have a horn though.
No.
That is maybe consider why we don't have a horn.
Yeah.
We have a trophy from an animal we killed. We were traveling for Wanderlust. We like change. We're the last of our tribe. We want to get their name in legend, sort of. And we're not very cautious.
Nope. Throw caution to the wind.
We want to live a full life.
Yes.
We want to live a full life. Our family's gone. We're not cautious. We're a blood hunter. Ghosts, get out of here. Or sorry, undead.
Yeah.
Undead, get out of here.
Ghosts are included in that. They're undead.
You're right. My brain just is... It was saying,
that's why we're Ghost Slayer.
That's true.
We're
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but ghosts.
Ghost Slayer.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're just Buffy, but a gnome.
Oh, I just pulled out my ear thing. Well, that's fine. Our blood maledict is the fallen puppet, which makes me feel like we can lean into the toy maker thing a little bit.
I love that.
Or maybe we could. It would be.
It may be like a pass. Like that was our like pass. Way pass before being a forester.
Okay, and then
childhood. Maybe our parents were like. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay.
I'm going crazy.
It's okay. I was just gonna say we have rights for frozen and then also radiant.
Yep.
So we've got some like light in there with the ghost slayer because the light is opposing to the ghosts. We're in possession of a magic potato. We collect sticks, but we don't...
Gotta figure out what that does, what the magic potato can do, and why it's magic. And why we have it.
It needs to be a magic item.
There you go, 2 magic items to homebrew.
Yeah, we collect sticks, but we don't tell people why. We have obsession with Sound of the Wind, and we're really ticklish. Okay. Do you have thoughts?
The only thought I have is that maybe our parents were toy makers, and that's why we like know a little bit about like tinkering and stuff and like puppets. But that's like really the only like big thing.
I'm wondering why we're a blood hunter. I feel like we're not the... I don't think we're the standard... I don't think we're a standard blood hunter with, like, the, like, casting the shadows, and I'm, like, I'm a blood hunter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're, like... I think we're...
The, like, gritty, kind of, like, hard criminal.
I think the only thing gritty about us is our constitution.
Yeah. That's just because we lived in the forest for a long time. You know, we're an outdoorsman kind of person.
Okay.
We're your lumberjack friend, but tiny.
How much of our life has happened? Our family is gone. Do we want to kind of think about why they might be gone, or like why, or do we want to think about why we think they should? I know that the suggested characteristics part saying
that we're the last,
that we want to have their name in legend is just like a suggestion, but I kind of would. I want to know why do we think that they are so important? What is
deserving legend? Is it our immediate family, like our blood related family, or is it our like clan as a whole, which like includes our family obviously, but like the whole clan?
I think it's the whole clan.
Okay. So what was our clan known for that maybe we want them to be put into legend about?
I feel like is it different than forestry because we went like
I think the forestry happened after we lost our clan. Like that's what we fell into like nature and like this being like our home and like, but like first
Okay, so maybe we're known.
So maybe we're just getting back.
We're known for toy making. It's a toy making town.
Family is.
Okay.
I have a thought. I don't know how well this fits, and like feel free to nerf this. What if our clan were all blood hunters and we weren't really a part of it?
Okay.
Like, and this was but we just kind of grew up in a community that like but something happened and the people were like wiped out and we're the last of them.
Okay.
We ended up like growing up in the forest, like super far away from like all that, and we're just now like getting back into like trying. This is us like rejoining the legacy of what our clan was and being like, okay, fine, I will take up the mantle of being a blood hunter since I'm the last one.
And what if our what if on attaching onto that, what if it's like our town, clan, tribe, whatever it is,
group of people.
Our group of people are, so they're all blood hunters, but it's like the entire group is like not typical blood hunters.
Yeah.
Like it's like I would imagine if you were to go into this town before it was wiped out or whatever happened to it, or if you go into this community before anything happened, you might be talking, like if adventurers came, you might be like talking to the community and you're like, these are like cool fun people, oh my gosh, and then later you're like, oh, they're I didn't expect this. I didn't expect the whole like blood thing. I didn't they're so nice and not expected. I don't know.
Claire,
yes.
What if have we determined how long ago the library went under?
I think we said we
said thousands of years.
Yeah, we said thousands of years. My brain says like at least 1,000 years.
Okay.
But also we can put this story in any timeline.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
What were you thinking?
Maybe we're not, because obviously that city was the Auntie city. We like to determine like they're evil and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this community realized this community of blood hunters realized that they were doing like demonic things and like things, because the library is like evil and gritty and like they have like a bunch of like necrotic books and stuff, and maybe our community of blood hunters were like, we need to stop that and so maybe it was either in conjuncture, like it just happened to be around the time of the like big calamity, or maybe their community like caused it to happen.
To have some sort of like the explanation for the like notable like legacy sort of thing.
Yeah, and for the reason for them all to be gone. Like they all got wiped out when the library went under. either like because they were a part of it going under, or they were like, I don't know. Just it was just a thought, but I don't know where we want the timeline, if it'll match up.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, but I have another thought.
Okay, go for it.
And it's not that I think that is bad or anything, but it made me think of, well, we have a lot of attachments to the library.
Yeah.
Similar idea, but not the library is the thing. We mentioned that maybe, Giant. Maybe we know Curtis.
Okay.
So maybe instead of the, like, realizing the evil of the library, we shift, because we're also rock gnomes. We shift, and what if we realize Curtis's sect is, because it's in the mountain where the rocks are and stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay,
what do you think about that?
What if this was a recent thing that happened? So because we have a wanderlust, right? We want to go away from home. So maybe our clan was still there when we left to go be a forester, because we were like, we don't want anything to do with the blood hunter thing. Like, we're not a fan of that. So we're gonna go just live in the forest and be like a forest ranger and just do that.
Okay.
And then we come back, and they had this whole, like, battle, like, clashing with Curtis's sect, and the whole tribe is wiped out, or the whole community. And so we're like, fuck, now I gotta, like, I gotta bring my people back into the light or something.
Do you think that's true, Marshall? There is, Deadbolt is our petrified wood warforged, who was
made by a tinker,
who was made by a dwarf, a shield dwarf.
A shield dwarf, yeah. In the mountains. We determined it was in the mountains.
Was in the mountains. So this is an opportunity for Limestone to interact with lots of people. I was gonna say, what if, and this is where there. I feel like if we were commanding this universe and we were to grab, like, people to play characters, and we're looking at, like, if someone gave us all the character backstories, which we have all the character backstories because we're making all these characters, if Theodore was a player, and then the Goliath that saved him was a player, and then the Deadbolt was a player, and Limestone's a player, like, I feel like they are maybe all around the same region.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I don't know. I just think it's cool that they, like, maybe. Do you think that we? Well, okay. I'm trying to. So this is what happens when there's too many thoughts. There's this normally when I'm building characters and I get to this point where it's like so many thoughts, I just like type it all out, and I do like line by line by line, and then I come back to it. But we're here right now, so we're doing it all right now, and my brain's like, so do we think I guess the timeline of events doesn't super matter, except that they maybe went to confront Curtis's sect and got
yeeted out of existence.
Yep. Maybe is that?
Maybe that's around the same time that Curtis left the sect.
Yeah.
And so maybe we find out, maybe possibly with, like, Deadbolt and, like, Theodora, that, like, Curtis is still out there, whether or not Curtis, like, cares, and we're like, there's somebody who's still part of this fucking sect, like, we gotta wipe out everybody that was responsible for this. And so our mission as a group then is to go and get rid of Curtis.
Gotta get that Curtis guy.
Yeah. And maybe I can't remember the name of the dwarf who built Deadbolt,
I can
maybe
get
they were a part of the community that we're a part of.
Oh,
Like,
so
maybe there were some
Are we part of the...
it's not just gnomes in this community. It's like a whole mix. And so, yeah, maybe, like, they were friends with, like, our parents or whatever.
Odessa.
And we knew Deadbolt.
Odessa.
And somehow Deadbolt survived everybody dying.
So... Okay, so do we think that because then that would make our community a community of blood hunters and clan crafters. Shield dwarves. Which...
Shield dwarves.
I think that could make... Like, that makes sense.
The shield dwarves would be, like, building weapons and things, and, like, for the blood hunters. And, like, possibly, like, building, like, magical items for them to then use to, like, stop these, like, undead. I think it's a good combination of, like, groups, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. And so what caused us to leave home to go to the forest?
Our wanderlust. We were just like, we don't really want to be a part of all this violence and, like, bloodiness, because we're a good, like, you know, we're just a curious soul, and we just wanted to go find ourselves in the woods. And we went home to go visit the family, and there was nobody but Deadbolt left. And then we found this little frog person, Theodore Troke, who had just run away from these bad people who killed our whole community.
Okay.
I can't remember who else we said maybe could be involved, but... the Goliath from Theodore's backstory.
Yeah, I don't know if we gave...
I think we gave them a name. I don't remember.
No, they're just the kind Goliath. That's what my notes
Goliath.
say.
From the mountains.
That,
yeah, so
that kind Goliath.
Yeah, so maybe then the four of them go and they hunt down Curtis, inadvertently leading them towards the library.
Inadvertently leading them to... Well, Deadbolt needs to go to the library. Deadbolt also doesn't believe in... Deadbolt also doesn't believe in magic and is a warlock, and I just love them so much.
We love a Warforged, like a magically created being that doesn't believe in magic.
Yep. Okay, let me write some notes here.
Okay.
So, okay. Community of shield dwarves and blood hunters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so our parents were probably more on the tinkerer side of things. But they mostly did, like, kids' toys, though, I think. Was, like, they just, you know, we're just a part of the community.
I think also, maybe we're in the mountains, is what we're...
Yeah.
Maybe the reason that we are a community of blood hunters, specifically Order of the Ghost Slayer, is because of... So, if we're thinking back to Curtis, which was several weeks ago, so maybe even months.
That was when I was back in Texas.
Alright, so the stuff from Curtis is that he's from a chaotic sect in a cave.
Yes.
And that there was some element of it where it was like we were looking for an ancient relic and we asked for help and we received help from, that's why we were possessed.
Yeah.
So maybe...
We don't really know or understand that we're possessed, but yeah, Curtis.
Right. Yep.
Curtis, like, that was my own thought that it wants me to go in that direction, so I'm gonna follow. Curtis isn't the smartest guy, if I remember correctly. Or was he? He's just dumbass.
Pretty wise, actually. 16 wisdom.
Ooh.
I think we were fully aware, and it doesn't matter. But I think maybe the chaotic sect has been there, like, on the low-key side for a while, and so we know our community has, like, flourished here because we know there are ghosts and undead around because of this cave, maybe?
Yeah, so we've always had something to do or, like,
yeah.
protect.
Or, like, yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna say near-ish Curtis's cave.
Also, I know we were in a whole like tangent, or a whole like very focused moment of like figuring out this backstory. I just want to say, Marshall, I absolutely adore the addition to the poem. It's very good.
Little limey, ever
tiny,
tiny, hunts the ghost, they don't get by me, slips sticks into my pocket slyly. I may be small, but I'm almighty. That's so good, Marshall.
Very cute.
That's the vibe. That's the whole vibe.
Yes.
Okay. So
maybe when we do the character art, with your permission, we just put the poem right next to it, or in the.
Yes, if that is all right, let us know. It's very good. So okay. There's the cave, and then our community is wiped out. Community wiped out by cave sect. We seek Curtis. Ah,
what a guy! What a guy!
So, thank you, Marshall. We gotta get back to this magic potato.
Oh God, we have a fucking magic potato. I forgot about that.
I think we discovered this in the forest.
Gone in the forest. I think that's, yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
I think oh, I don't know, I can't decide. Does the potato, oh no, I can't, plug your ears for a second, Michaelie. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Let me go farther back. I can't hear you now.
Okay, so, are you sure? Can you hear me? So, the reason I'm, like, uncertain right here is because, one of my characters has an egg that does something that nobody knows about. Not even Michaelie knows about it. And I feel like the potato does something. Or the potato talks to us, and that's different. But, that's all. I just don't, I don't want to spoil that secret for the character that Michaelie doesn't know the backstory of. So, you can...
Are you good?
Yeah. I know you could very well listen to that later, just...
I was gonna say, you know, it is my job to
don't
listen to
do it!
Don't do it! Like,
I'm gonna just...
Okay.
I'll threaten you with violence.
Who it was related to? Was it related to Neve?
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, I just don't want to say what it was. I didn't say what it was. But, like...
Is your egg magical?
No.
Oh.
But, you know, it could have been. I thought about it. I'm not gonna address it.
Okay. I do like what Marshall's saying. That's the same place that we went from Nibble came.
Ooh.
What if we were friends with the dwarf that made Deadbolt, and they found that potato because they were friends with our family too, and maybe they found it and they were like, "Hey, small child, I found a potato. Do you want it?" And then we found out that it was magical.
What does it do?
I don't fucking know.
Is the potato also our pet rock?
If it's a petrified potato, I think it has to be. I mean, we can't have any other kind of rock that would, like, be, like, you know, that would outshine a petrified potato. So...
I know you can't see this, but I'm taking it.
No one is gonna be able to read.
I'm taking a note for myself, but it's just gonna be about how the potato is petrified and.
Gotcha. Okay, what can it do?
Yeah, roll on the wild magic table, Michaelie.
Wild magic table? You're so right. Oh, that's a good idea, Marshall. Is it? Do you mean the one?
What? Something's happening. Are you gonna find the D1000 one or the?
Should I find the D1000 one? I can do that.
I don't know.
Wild magic.
Petrified wood. Also, pet rock.
I love it.
Do we want this to be the kill as well?
The kill?
Yeah, do you think maybe? Well, okay. So on one hand, we could have Odessa give it to us.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, Odessa is evil.
Oh yeah, but no, maybe we didn't know that she.
Yeah,
was
but like on the, but also, did we discover? Did we discover?
Maybe she gave us this, and she was like, "Here you go," and we were like, "Oh, amazing!" And then we find out that she's evil, and we're like, "No."
I guess I'm wondering. I guess I'm wondering if this is if we found it and it happened to be the same petrified wood as Deadbolt. Maybe that like influences us to become a forester because we found it in the forest.
True. All right.
I don't know.
Claire, are you ready for this?
Oh yeah, sure. What's the potato do?
Well, first I need to roll a dice.
Oh, okay.
This is the same table that actually, Sunny, when I DM'd, Sunny, or another player, he played a sorcerer that was a psychic sorcerer, but also she had these magic, fucking mushrooms that she would eat, and then she would roll on this D10,000 table. So I pulled that up so we could use that, because they're fun, and like a lot of them are pretty harmless. So
if it doesn't make sense, I think you can re-roll.
Yes. Go. Okay, it's a D10,000 table. I rolled 2,534.
Okay.
So let's find that. 2,000.
You could have rolled 2 D10s and 2 percentile dice too.
It was a lot. I can't do it, Claire. The math is too much. What did I say? 2,534. 2,534. Each day, the caster, which is the person in this one's okay.
Okay.
You wake up thinking that you're under attack.
I think maybe
roll again,
and I will also consider some things maybe.
Okay. Consider that. Also 8,932. We love this. 8,932. I'm almost there, I promise.
Oh, I have a thought, but you go.
Anyone nearby and facing the target point, which is just if we look at somebody and we go you, they get covered in moss.
I was gonna say because we have an obsession with the sound of the wind.
Okay.
What if it like we picked it up and like we can like there's like so it's not a good thing. Maybe it's a curse. Maybe the petrified wood is cursed, and that's why Odessa used it to create Deadbolt, which is also an evil, neutral evil, or lawful evil. I can't remember what Deadbolt is.
Deadbolt is, I think, lawful.
Neutral evil.
Neutral. Okay.
So, yeah, I think the potato, it's like, I think it's cursed or haunted, but in the way that like. It sounds like someone's whispering to you, but when you try to listen, you can't make out what it's saying. You can't make out what they're saying.
You can just hear the kind of like...
Yeah, like it sounds like there's a voice on the wind, but we can't identify what the voice is.
Oh, okay, I love it.
Or it could be the moss thing, I don't know.
Maybe it's a combination. Once a day we can make someone be covered in moss as long as we're holding the potato.
Well, what if it's if we were to go with the cursed, haunted thing, then on the DM side, I think if a player were to come to me with this, I would immediately want to make there to be a way to break it, and something like rewarding happens. But I wouldn't say anything. I just give you just drop clues as you go. But
like every once in a while you can make out a word, or like have them roll perception checks and like
and hints and things.
DC you can make out a word or two.
So do we like them?
I like that a lot because I think it could definitely be like alluding, or it could be a fun thing for the DM where maybe they could use it to try and like lead us somewhere, or they could make it something where it's like,
and maybe this also maybe it's something like the whispers we can still never understand them, but maybe it pounds a little bit more when we're near like undead and stuff. Because we have this connection to like ghosts, with our maybe, I don't know, I thought
no, I like it.
Footsteps left in the moss. Mayhaps.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. And then
it.
the sticks thing is just
we just like sticks. We're trying to build a home for a potato.
We don't say how. We don't have to say why. We don't have to say why.
We don't have to say why. That's true. No one needs to know.
So let's think of some extra names. I think Moss is one of them.
Nice. Okay, Moss. Do you guys have any extra names? Send them.
Something related to a forest, I think.
What about like birch?
Okay. You could say anything almost, and I would write it down.
Yeah. Lark, like the bird.
Wait, did we try to attack this potato?
I think we just accept. I think we're the kind of person that just like was like, we feel the vibes, and we're like, I accept it.
Then what's the trophy?
Maybe it is just like a bird feather or something. Like we didn't kill anything. Maybe we just like found something.
Ooh, what if it was what if we picked up the potato and we were like, what? Huh? And then got frustrated and threw it and it killed something. I don't know.
What actually like killed a bird? Claire! That's so dark. What's wrong with you? Let's do it.
Kill two birds with one stone.
I can't.
That was good though, right?
It was good. You said it.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I just Two Bird as a name, very good.
That's a good one. Okay, so we accidentally killed a bird and we kept a feather from it, or a couple feathers. Maybe we'll wear some feathers in our hair.
Okay.
We're a little woodsy person, and also we killed a fucking bird with a stone, with a potato stone.
I don't know.
Oh,
it just it feels like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think sometimes we introduce ourselves as ever tiny.
Yeah.
But also sometimes like lime or stone or limestone or I don't know.
Do you think we had any siblings before the community was destroyed? We didn't name the potato.
This one?
The potato. What's the name of the potato?
The magic potato?
The magic potato.
Oh, you said that like there was another potato, and I was like...
Well, there's the potato. That is the personalized obscure traits about tenacious onions.
We should name the potato. It is like our pet.
Okay, Claire, roll a D100.
Oh my goodness.
Good. So we can get a letter, and then you guys can send us some names for potatoes.
75.
You know. What was that? 75?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. 75 is going to be a T.
T.
Is it going to be Tiernan?
No, shut your face, Michaelie. Don't make fun of my character. I put so much into it.
I was not making fun of your character. I was doing a callback to your character.
Terrible. Rancid.
Gosh. Awful. I'm the worst. Okay, if you guys have any names for a potato that starts with a T, a potato that whispers little secret words to us that only sometimes we can make out.
And I feel like it maybe if we need help, some forest vibes, mayhaps.
Yeah. We love the forest vibes.
We could name the potato Two-Bird, and also ourselves because we like names. I don't think that.
Claire, wait.
What?
Wait. What if we name it Two-Bird because we found it and got shocked and threw it? We killed two birds.
That's what I was saying, Michaelie.
Oh, I thought we just killed one bird and you were just saying the phrase. This is like, kill two birds with one stone. You actually meant that we literally killed two birds. Okay.
Yeah, and then Marshall was on the same page because then he said two-bird.
Well, you know. Okay.
And then it was the same.
I think that's a good name for the potato.
But we also have that name because we like names.
Yeah.
Unless you guys can suggest a better name.
Yes.
Like tree. No.
A potato named Tree.
Listen, it's related to the forest. That's all I have to say.
I mean, I can't discredit you.
We
there.
just
That's
like
true. That is an accurate statement.
We picked the name Ghost, Moss, and Birchup. How is Tree any different?
That's true. This is fair.
Ooh, Tot, Tater, Timothy. Tough. Tubert. Is that because potatoes are tubers? Rooted tubers. It's pretty clever.
I like the name Tubert. That's cute.
Me too.
Do you want to name our potato Tubert?
Sure. Tubert.
Tubert potato.
Tubert.
Oh, thank you, Marshall, for the names.
Oh, this is a lot of arrows, but I know what they mean.
It's wonderful.
Tubert. I think we also have the name Tater.
Nice.
I don't know. What do you think?
I love it. I like the name Tater. I got some taters around.
What's the order of our names when we say them all?
When we say them, I think Limestone is first and Evergreen is last.
Okay, let's...
And then, so it's... I think it should be in the order of, like, the way we, like, collected them.
Okay. So, is Ghost first or last? Because...
Ghost, I think, is last because we only recently accepted our place. And so we're like, I'm going to take that name. It's a little more serious, but, like... I think that's the only one that has, like, serious meaning.
Yeah. So, then we just want to move it to the bottom and go in that order?
Yeah. Limestone, Moss, Birch, Two-Bird, Tater, Ghost, Evergreen is our full name.
Great. I'm going to just move Ghost to the bottom real quick.
Do it.
Wow.
Wow.
And we've got Two-Bird the potato.
With our friend Two-Bird.
With our friend. What's up with this, like, thing we do where we give our characters a friend that's not able to speak back to them?
I mean, okay, the other two were, like, literally, like, mechanically a part of their class.
I feel like there's been other stuff, though.
Oh, okay. Also, Brooke, Muriel, hers was...
Is a gnome.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, but it's a mechanic. It's a trinket. Do you want to roll for a trinket?
It's a trinket. She's a trinket. Sure, let's roll for a trinket.
We're just gonna build this character all day, y'all.
Keep going, guys,
It's
until we've like worn out.
The never-ending story of this character.
Oh, wait till we actually play them. Okay, roll a D100 for me, and I'll tell you what trinket.
That's cocked.
Hacked.
An 8.
An 8 on a D100?
Yeah, I'm supposed to play a cleric. Did you not know?
I love it. I love it.
What is it?
A small idol depicting a nightmarish creature that gives you unsettling dreams when you sleep near it.
Is this like a gift from our parents?
We didn't give us unsettling dreams before we're dead.
No, because we're living in the mountains with the Seth cult.
Okay, maybe it's to remind us of the dangers of the world, you know?
Maybe
and so it was a gift from our parents.
Maybe our parents don't think it's unsettling, but it is very unsettling because we don't vibe with the. I don't know. Okay, so what was it? What number?
A small idol depicting a nightmarish creature that gives you unsettling dreams whenever you sleep near it.
This was 8 on the trinket table?
Yes.
I'm just gonna write that.
You can just write a nightmarish creature in an idol, or an idol of a nightmarish creature. Or 8 on the trinket table. That also works.
You just said it so enthusiastically, I felt like I couldn't cut anything out, so. You know.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I just loved it. It was so intense, the wording, that it needed a voice, you know?
This is so interesting.
I love this character.
I really love this character, too. Also, I just love the little limey. Ever tiny.
Little limey, ever tiny.
Snap.
All her wonderful things, like poems and shit. And her sticks.
It's so good.
And potatoes. We love it.
And then we're just ticklish. We just are.
Yeah. Everybody needs a flaw.
Is that a flaw? Is being ticklish a flaw?
No, it's not a flaw, but it's something that can definitely be used against you.
Oh, that's true. Weakness.
That's what I mean by flaw.
You mean weakness?
That'd be dangerous for you to tell.
Wow. Okay.
We did it! We built a character!
This one feels fun with dark undertones.
Yeah.
And the undertones are the environment, not the character, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Wow.
I love it.
Would you like to switch back to our...
Sure. Transition time.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll never be. Go! Yeah!
Nice.
We did it!
We did it!
We built a character. A heckin' blood hunter. Who is super cool. And you know, you're right, Marshall. We do fun with dark that's
our whole show.
Gotta write it down somewhere.
God.
It's
a good time.
I feel like you provide a lot of the dark undertones, Michaelie, and it's only because of how much you really want death.
I just, it's an easy cop-out to be like, your whole family died. So,
oh, okay.
It's an easy one to jump to.
Also, you love horror, so.
I am a huge horror fan. I still need to watch Fear Street.
Horror.
I'm a horror fan.
It's a wonderful word.
Ah.
Yeah, this is a cool character. I love all of. I say that I think we say this every week, but this is a really cool character.
Yeah, I love them. I think it's a great character.
Yeah.
Stone Evergreen.
I want to see this character played.
Same.
Speaking of, we are trying to organize some one shot type type things in the coming weeks, months, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So look forward to that.
At the end of the year.
Yeah, who knows? Some things take more to organize than building a character.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more when you're gonna play a one-shot or campaign of sorts.
Also other people, you know.
Also other people.
So.
Yeah, but we have some of that in the works, and then we're also planning to do some other types of streams, whether it's talking about characters that we've played or maybe building a specific type of character, because we've been rolling a lot, and that's fun. However, sometimes it's also fun to build a specific type of character. And if you check out our other social medias, specifically if you check out our TikTok, I've been doing a little mini series thing with basically taking our stream and condensing it to build a character on TikTok, and that is, we've built most of it, but there's a lot of explanations that you can't fit in 60 seconds or 3 minutes. So we're going to do a
live stream.
A little TikTok live stream on Twitch. Not on TikTok, on Twitch.
Yeah.
Where we
next Monday.
Yeah, next Monday we're gonna go through and go over everything that we built on TikTok, but like more thoroughly, and talk about the story and stuff, because it's gonna be sassy, because hint we are that character is a Leonin.
Ooh.
Also a noble.
Ooh.
Also a paladin. So there's a lot of sass in the core of everything with that character. So we're gonna get to talk about the sassy backstory of that, and that'll be next Monday.
Next Monday, yeah. So go follow our TikTok so you can catch up on all of Claire's lovely character build stuff, so that you can hang out with us next Monday and learn about what the full story is. Help us build the full story.
Yes. And then we'll be doing some other fun D&D build flavor things, which you can always let us know what you want, and we'll probably do it. But we're also thinking of some stuff. So mayhaps we'll have more understanding of what it means to be a Twitch affiliate. But in the meantime, we'll be getting you that transition emote, Marshall.
That's on the list now.
That is first on the list. Oh, that's right. We do have, Michaelie did finish,
I just finished I finished a version of the Great Character Table, which is what I call the table I use to roll for our D&D character. I finished a version of it that is specific to the core playbooks of Monster of the Week. So we're going to be working on putting together what that kind of stream will entail.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have that for you guys. We're gonna just go over Monster of the Week and probably, absolutely, definitely talk about the characters that we are currently playing.
Yep.
I love them so much.
Me too. There's a lot of things happening. Yeah. So lots of fun stuff to look forward to.
Yes. Probably also do maybe a Monster Hearts one. I don't know. That's another one.
That would be fun. There's lots of cool TTRPGs out there, and we love those two in addition to the D&D ones.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's just so fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But yes, stay tuned next week for 2 streams. And
we will be doing our Monday one, but we will still be doing regular times.
Yeah.
So
regular Tuesday times.
Regular Tuesdays.
We'll
see y'all then.
All right. Have a lovely
one. Have a 1, you guys.
Have a 2.
You know, maybe even a 3 if you want to go crazy. You know,
I think we should go crazy, go wild, Michaelie. I think we should have a 10.
Whoa. Okay, guys, have a good 10. You know. Oh geez. We'll see you guys next Monday if you can make it. If not, we'll see you Tuesday regular times.
All right. Goodbye, good night, good day.
Good 1. Good 10.